Welcome back to I Did This Instead of Killing Myself stand-up comedy podcast, Greenville, South Carolina. How you doing? How are you doing? It's the week of May 8th, 2023. It's summertime. It's nice out. I went to the Wells Fargo Championship in Charlotte this weekend. Flax. I don't know. PGA Tour events are really fun. You see the dudes up close. You see how much they swag and how much you don't. Oh, I'm so jealous of those PGA Tour guys. Justin Thomas. Dude is a badass, man. They look very tired. They look very weathered. Playing a lot in the sun and just doing their thing. So good at golf. And also the girls there. I don't want to be like creepy or anything. Maybe there's no way to maybe make this not sound, but I think was the Kentucky Derby this weekend too. Maybe it was, but it felt like the Kentucky Derby at these golf tournaments. These girls come out there and they're just dressed to the nines. It's really torture because they're probably all there to see the golfers, and then us normal guys are sitting there like shit. I wish I was better. No, but it was so fun. I saw a car accident on Thursday night. I kind of wanted to talk about this on stage because it was so horrifying. It was at an intersection right downtown here, getting on the highway. I was sitting at a light, just waiting for the light to turn green, and a truck was coming by, and the car opposite me on the opposite side of the intersection did not stop. They ran the red light, and this truck that was coming this way crushed the back of this car as it was getting through the intersection, and it took the back half of the car off of it. Like it crushed so that you could see like right into the back of the car. And I looked over and there were two bodies on the street who had fallen out of the car. And I stopped and I got out, and I don't know, I don't have any medical training. So I just tried to make sure she was alive, and she was, but she had blood everywhere and she was screaming, and then the driver came out and came over to her and was saying, I'm sorry, like please get up. And I was saying, don't get up. And she said, I don't want to die. And gosh, it was trippy. I just was standing there like trying to, anyway, she I think ended up being fine, waited for the cops to come, but like I don't know, it's weird because you want to stop and help, but there's only I couldn't, like, she didn't need mouth to mouth. I don't even know how to do mouth to mouth. Yeah. I don't know what there is to say that's funny about it, but it was, be careful maybe on the road. Be careful. Anyway, I don't have any good segue. Drive safe. Well, we do have a good guest today. Fantastic guest. My guest today, Superdad Jones. Superdad. Da, 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 da. He's so great. Big fan of Superdad. We had an interview like 2 months ago, and the video messed up. So this was the second time I had him over. So happy he came. Superdad Jones from Spartanburg, South Carolina. He is, in fact, a super dad. He's married and has 7 kids. 7 kids. He's actually a good dad, too, because I messaged him this morning asking for his bio. And he said, yeah, man, I'll get it to you. I'm at church right now. And I was like, I'm not at church. I feel bad. But yeah, good dad. Loves making people laugh. His wife, Miss Felicia, is also his manager. They run a Be Bold and Be Heard comedy competition in the Crystal Ballroom in Roebuck, South Carolina every month. This guy is 10 toes down. 10 toes down. Do you guys know what that means? That's a black saying. Superdad taught me it. But we said, man, this guy is 10 toes down. It means you're grounded. I'm trying to be 10 toes down. I don't think I'm all the way there. 10 toes down. On this interview, we talk about video stores, talk about crazy life with 7 kids. We talk about our sports backgrounds and how he's faster than me. He and his wife's track experience as sprinters. Talk about his background and comedy connections. Bubba Dub. Shout out Bubba Dub from Alto, Texas. He's a big-time comedian, and Superdad's opened for him before and collabs with Bubba Dub and others. Really, on the comedy grind very seriously. Love the work he puts in. Learned a lot. I learned some nice sayings in here, like the 10 toes down thing, relocating. Black folks say, "Man, I relocated." That means you like laugh so hard you relocated. I'm still working on how to use it. White people don't really use it, and I still don't think I have it right. But anyway, I really dude, talking to Superdad. It was a chill interview, really fun. He's so funny. It's a very funny interview, and I think you'll enjoy it. Definitely check Superdad out at the links below. Follow him. Catch him on stage, doing big things. I hope you enjoy. I think you will. Before we do the interview, though, here's what's going on this week in local comedy in Greenville and the surrounding areas the week of May 8th, 2023. Tonight, Coffee Underground, 7 o'clock. No Expectations Comedy, hosted by Travis Thubbin, Craig Holcomb. 7 o'clock show. Comics get there at 6 or earlier to sign up. That's a popular mic. On Tuesday, we have Sharky's Pub at 8 o'clock. Cassandra Jane, Callie Pacifume, Amelia Nelson. Also on Tuesday, we have the Art Bar in Columbia, hosted by Patrick Fowler. That's a 9:30 show. 8:30 show. Also on Tuesday, we have the Odd in Asheville, hosted by James Harrod. That's a 9 o'clock show. This Wednesday, we have a show, no radio room this week, but we have Old School Tavern. Show at 8 o'clock. Chris Wilson, Zach Edwards, Adam Schulte, and Dante Anderson are on this show. $10 at the door. Also on Wednesday, we have Tom Emmons, Swamp Rabbit Comedy, open mic at the VFW Post 9273 in Piedmont, 7:30 show. Also on Wednesday, we have the Disclaimer open mic in Asheville at 8 o'clock, hosted by Kerry Goff. Thursday, Jokes Out Loud at the Comedy Zone, 8 o'clock, Brandon Rainwater. Sign up is in person now, I believe, so get there early. On Friday, we have All Jokes Aside at Habiba's Mediterranean Restaurant, hosted by Dante Anderson. That's a 9 o'clock show. That's the open mic. And on Saturday, we have All Jokes Aside comedy show, also at Habiba's. This is a feature show. 7:30 is door. Show starts at 8. Tickets are $10. And on this show, we have Chris Wilson, Kyle Loren, Keith Walker, and host Dante Anderson. This will be a great lineup. Check out the best of the best at Habib's. And this weekend at the Comedy Zone, we have Kevin Bozeman, dry bar comic, very funny. Friday, May 12th, he has 2 shows at 7 or 9, and Saturday, he has 2 shows at 6 and 9. Tickets available at greenvillecomedyzone.com. All right, that's it for local comedy. Hope you guys have a fantastic week. Hope you enjoy my interview with Superdad Jones. Here it is. Okay, now we're going. Superdad Jones.
Dun, 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 dun.
You introed yourself the same way last time.
Yes, last time.
Welcome back, Superdad. Yeah, we had a little mishap last time.
Technical
Superdad came over.
difficulty.
I don't even know when that was. A couple months ago?
Couple months ago.
Sat down.
Yes.
Had a really interesting, good conversation.
Great.
And then I went to finish, pressed the button, and it wasn't recording. None of it was recorded.
We didn't record anything.
Yeah.
We definitely didn't do anything. So.
I offered to release it with just audio, but Superdad was like, "No, I want my cameo."
Nah, I need my cameo. I need my beautiful mug on there.
This blockbuster podcast.
Dun, 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 dun.
All 200 people, 100
Blockbuster,
people.
you know he got to be old school if he know about Blockbuster.
Blockbuster?
Yeah.
Fuck
Pick a flick, Video Magic. Shout out to
Blockbuster.
Woodruff. Shout out to you was rich if you went to Blockbuster.
What?
Yes, man.
Blockbuster was the rich video store?
Yes, you had, because then you had the hood video stores. We had Video Magic and Movie Cow. I don't know if
Movie Cow?
Yeah, Movie Cow.
Dude, I never heard of these.
Never heard of
Are these
those?
in Spartanburg?
No, these was in Woodruff. I grew up in. Shout out to Woodruff,
Shout out
District
Woodruff,
4 in the
South
building.
Carolina.
Yeah, Woodruff. Yeah, but that's where I grew up. And we had Video Magic, Pick a Flick. Pick a Flick. You know that? One time they charged me shit was wild, yo. Me and my cousin know which one it is. We had rented some video games. Well, we decided to switch the video games, and interestingly enough, he didn't take the video game back.
Switch the video games out?
We switched the video games. I took his back, but he didn't take mine back.
Okay.
So we take the game back. We owe them $900. Listen, y'all, $978
for a game?
My mama beat my butt.
Dude.
I'm talking about, she jumped out all the time. And I was like, Mom, realistically, how things work,
yeah,
that's more than the damn game.
Yeah,
I
obviously.
mean, obviously, right? That's 20
Yeah.
of these games.
$1,000.
$1,000.
Man.
So we never was able to rent there again. It was wild. It was wild. Pick a flick. shout out to Pick a Flick. We probably
Pick-a-flicks?
pick a flick.
They're still in business,
Heavens no, you can't rent.
dude. Family Video, I think might still be in business.
No, not ours in Spartanburg.
Yeah, well, they're all closing, I think now.
Yeah.
You know Family Video, right?
Yeah, it
Is
was
that
okay.
a poor video store?
Yes.
I used to go to Family Video.
You just go to Family Video.
Yeah, I was funny. Family Video. They call it Family Video, but they still have all of the movies.
Right.
I thought they'd only have rated G movies. There's even a porn section of Family Video.
Every movie store
It's
has a
fam-
porn section.
Yeah, but I thought Family Video might be above it. Like,
because it said Family Video.
did you ever go into the porn section of Pick a Flick?
Did I ever go? Of course you go by the nudie stuff. Of course you do. Of course you manage when you're young. Of course you go by the nudie stuff. Of course. When you get older, you like, man, you know, it's part of the movie. That's what happens. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I was always afraid to go back in there.
You was.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I probably was like, Mom, what's back there? She said, nothing, honey. Stay away.
See, you ask.
You be a good boy.
See, that's the difference. See, you ask. You ask, could you go back there? You never
Yeah.
ask. When you about to do something crazy,
Just
you never
do it?
ask. Just go ahead and do it, and then just suffer the consequences.
Yeah. I should have stolen.
Usually it's a swift ass kicking, but hey,
Yeah.
you take what you can.
Yeah. Did your mom kick your ass?
Yeah, my mom used to get.
Did she?
God rest my mama's soul, but yeah.
She's dead. She just passed away. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But she spank you.
Yeah. All that. Come on, you got to get that.
Yeah.
Choke slam, all that. I'm a boy. Can't be raised like, you know what I'm saying? You can't be raised all soft and wimpy. You got to get your ass kicked because there were certain things you had to get your ass kicked for.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Not petty stuff, go outside and stuff like that.
Yeah, what'd you get your ass kicked for?
Probably that video game situation.
The video game
That definitely got my ass kicked right there. Yeah.
Yeah, $900 definitely.
Yeah. And we can't rent anymore because my mama wasn't paying that shit. Like,
Yeah.
she was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah.
But I'm gonna kick his ass because I thought I brought his game back, but it
Yeah.
really wasn't his game. I was like,
So did you kick his ass?
"Yeah, we got into it. We definitely did. We eventually, but that's why I said we eventually found the game, took it back. So we thought that's end all, see all. You got the game. Well, no, you got
they
a
still
rental
banned
fee.
y'all?
Nah, they was like, you got a rental fee. Like, okay, well, what's the?
Yeah. They still made you pay.
Yeah, so what's the rental fee? $978. Get the. Y'all going out of business for this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to make it all up.
Word, yes.
So yeah, you came on before. Superdad Jones
Yes.
from Spartanburg.
Yeah.
Or Spartanburg now.
Now,
How are things, man?
everything's great, man.
Everything's
great. Everything's Gucci.
Gucci?
Yeah, Gucci.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything, man. I mean, definitely on the rise.
Crushing it in comedy.
Crushing it. Thank you.
You just went to Laughing Skull, right?
Hey, shout out to Laughing Skull.
Shout out to Laughing Skull.
Great experience.
That was your first time there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because it takes so much to get in there, man. I had to give a vial of blood, a lock of hair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My dental records.
Yeah.
I had to give a lot of things to get in there. But once I got in,
Yeah.
it was my time to shine.
Where, was it one of the weekday mics?
Yes, it was one of the weekends.
So you did a 4-minute slot?
Oh, yeah. Because, see, I was supposed to have been there a month ago, and then they canceled.
Yeah.
And then the month after that, and then they was like, we double booked. And then finally,
Yeah.
after, fan mail and everything, and shooting the air, and the moon was right, and I seen a shooting star going down there. Me and my homeboy, I knew then I was going inside. I was going there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dude, that place, I freaking love that place. I haven't been there in like a year. Just because I don't go and go out of my way to sign up there. It's such a far drive and stuff.
oh yeah. But you Baker, you know who you are. You David Baker.
I'm David Baker,
You
dude.
David Baker.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who this man is? That's D Baker. Shout out to David Baker though, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. You was the first man I met in comedy.
I was?
First, you, and shout out to my bro High Society Q.
High Society
First,
too.
first show, everything. Y'all was the first people that I met in comedy.
And great
Y'all
at the Comedy Zone?
Yes,
Is
and
that-
y'all always showed me love. It has
Yeah,
been
man. Of course.
unamount love. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I can't wait to blaze the stage with these guys again, but we got so many different schedules,
Yeah, but it's a small world. People stay in touch and stuff. And,
Oh yeah. I mean, I see Q all the time. I try to see you, but you know how you do. So.
I gotta go to Spartanburg more. You guys need to get some
Yeah.
comedy.
I need to come to Greenville more. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We gotta April the 28th. We gotta big comedy contest coming to Spartanburg. We do it every month. So
Okay.
April the 28th, we got a big comedy contest.
Okay.
All slice are filled now, but you know, I always shoot you with the.
Yeah. What's
He don't do good with checking stuff. Like, he don't do good.
checking check messages and shit? Yeah.
Right.
What's the contest? Tell us about that. What's that?
Judges' choice. We have some judges, and we also have audience choice. $250.
Okay.
For both categories.
Okay.
You know, 10 comments coming out, and you got about 7 minutes.
Okay.
And nice venue, very nice.
Where's it
Take
at?
care of you. Crystal Ballroom,
Crystal
Spartanburg,
Ballroom.
South Carolina.
Okay.
Shout out to Miss Felicia.
Okay.
Shout out to my lovely wife/manager. You know,
Word.
amazing woman. You know, we do a great job of promoting it, and it's got its own legs now. So
Yeah.
every month, not
What
every
comics
month,
we got coming there?
Off the he gonna put me on the spot. Off the top, Julio Hennessy. Shout out to my boy Julio Hennessy. We got Akia. Shout out to my homie
Akia.
He tried to put me on the spot. Oh man.
You got to name all of them.
I can't remember, but I know if I left you out, please do not charge it to my heart. But you know, please don't do that. Please don't do that. But them just two that just jumped in my head right there. You know, nothing to that, but they just jumped in my head. Them my peoples right there. Them my peoples. That's my Charlotte Connect. So
Yeah, they're gonna be pissed off now, bro.
I know you try to put me on the spot.
You're
You try to
dead to
do
them now.
Yeah, I was bad about
shout
that.
them
I
out,
was
bro.
like, look at that, man. Don't do that. I can't remember everybody's name. I got so much going on in my brain with everything I got going on. Like, Lord Jesus, don't do that, Baker. That was
Yeah.
nice. I like that. That
Yeah.
very informative. Good
Yeah.
job, reporter.
You got a lot going down in your brain. Dude, me too. Me too. What's stressing you out these days? Yeah, stressing you out. What's going on in your brain?
I ain't gonna necessarily say stress, not stress, different obstacles, different challenges throughout the day, but necessarily not stress, I ain't gonna say I'm like, oh my God, like I'm basically the believer of, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
How it happened, it's gonna happen. You got choice in it, but
Yeah.
I just move swift.
Yeah.
A bill can be paid, just keep working. That ain't
Yeah.
a problem. You can make more money. Can't
Yeah.
buy more money, but you can make more
Yeah.
money.
For
Them
sure.
kids they gonna do what them kids do. We been kids. They gonna do what they do. They gonna eventually get older.
Yeah.
Certain things ain't gonna be appealing to them.
Just
no more.
keep them alive.
Just keep them alive. Keep them fed.
Keep them alive.
Keep them on
Bills
the straight.
paid, and then it's fine.
Yeah, then it's fine.
Yeah.
They're gonna turn out to
For
be
sure.
okay. It's never how you start. It's always how you finish.
Yeah. So tell us about your kids. You got a lot of kids.
7.
7 kids.
7.
Super Dad Jones.
Bam, bam, bam. 7
You know.
youngest. 7 youngest. Yes, I do have 7 children. 7 children.
Yeah.
Beautiful children. Beautiful family. Beautiful wife. Beautiful kids. I couldn't ask for nothing better.
Yeah. I think that plays into your chill attitude. Probably
yeah.
got to be chill if you got 7 kids.
You got. I mean, I could definitely turn up with the best of them, but
Yeah.
you got to pick and choose your battles. 7 kids plus the wife. You definitely got to pick and choose your battles.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you seem grounded. 10 toes down. Remember that? Super
glad
Dad,
I
last
thought-
interview we didn't air.
We
Super
didn't
Dad
air-
told me that 10 toes down means I kind of forgot what it means. It means
You're grounded. You on the feet. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or I got your back. You my homie. I said,
Yeah.
me and Baker, we 10 toes down.
I'm trying to be
That's
10
all
toes
of it.
down.
He
I
tried
might
to
be
be
like
10.
6 toes down. I'm trying to get all 10.
Is your feet bad? You only got 6 toes down? You got
I mean, I got
feet?
a bad. This one's fucked. My left big toe. It's pretty
Oh
big.
man.
But I've messed it up with football. No.
Yeah, I ain't
No, but yeah.
that's why you don't play no more because your toe messed up.
I think so. Actually, that's always why I've said my 40 time wasn't faster
Because your toe was messed
because it
up.
was my toe. Because I can't,
Oh my god.
I can't get the pad of my foot down to.
Yeah.
I ran a 4.8,
That's pretty
4.7,
good.
4.76. I think was fastest.
Nah, look,
But
you
With this toe, bro, I would have been a 4.5
Exact number.
NFL guy.
Oh yeah. I was definitely a track star. You could.
What was your 40?
I don't even want to tell you that. I might embarrass you, man. I could. I
Dude,
ain't
know
gonna lie.
it's fast
I ain't gonna lie. 4.5. I'm right at that 4.6 mark. I was right there. But
That's
you know,
moving,
again,
dude.
I say, I ran track. I did that.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mom. Very great.
Yeah.
Track legend from the town. So.
Your mom was a track legend
Oh
too?
yeah, man. Oh yeah. Her
Hell
whole state
yeah.
record she held until, later on that I got up in age that the youngest girl beat the records. But, she definitely held it down for the state though. She was great.
What were her big events?
Back then when my mom ran, it was the 110,
Okay.
the 220, the 440. Now they won the 100, the 200, and the 400. But back then it was just a little bit longer.
Okay, 110.
But her thing was that 110. But now that would be the 100.
Yeah.
So I tell them like she was running these times with a little bit more meters than which I was running.
Wait,
like,
so they counted the record being broken even though it was 100 times?
Yeah, I mean, because they changed they changed the narrative of it. So, you can't really do anything about the narrative. Shout out to the good old state of
we know though.
SC.
We know Superdad Jones.
We know who the ball. I could never run from those whoopings. That's why I told you guys to ask it. I could never run from those whoopings. Like, go.
Yeah.
It's like that. Like, go. Like, let's see where your speed at. And I'm like, but once I got the top speed and once I was able to run like her, she was like, you've achieved the juice now.
Yeah.
Now I'm just
throw it. Juice?
Yeah, because she was a good basketball player too. Great basketball player. So she could throw the ball and hit me in the top of the head also.
Okay.
I'm like, oh yeah, he's fast, but watch this. Bam!
You can run, but you cannot run the ball. I'm gonna shove your head, bro.
Or the boomerang.
Yeah. What was your event? Were you a sprinter too? 100?
I started out sprinting, but then I went into the jumps, high jump, triple jump, long jump. So that's what took me to state. And I ran the 440, yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah.
High jump's fun as hell.
Oh, yeah, man. Had them springs.
Yeah. What was your highest high jump?
6'6".
Oh, my gosh. Dude,
6'5", 6'6".
That's crazy to me. The high jump is insane. If you think about it, it's not just jumping. Like, you got to jump over with your back, like getting over that.
Shout out
bar.
to Thomas McClintock. He showed me that technique. He showed me that technique right there. And once I got it, I mean, I got it. I was the high jumper. That's what I did. That was my event.
Yeah.
Definitely love long jump, triple jump. Those were my things too. I miss track. Track
Dude,
one of those.
Track is fun.
Oh yeah, it's one of those individual sports that you can lock into your own mind. Like, oh, I'm in my own space. Like, oh.
Yeah. It's all on you.
But then basketball, that's my thing. So I still want to dunk on you and you know what I'm saying, slap five with my boys and we pick on you while you're on the bench.
Hell yeah.
Still want to do that.
Dude, yeah, track. I quit track in middle school.
Such a quitter.
I know. I should have stuck it out. But I remember middle school track practice. It was the shit, dude. It was way more chill. Like you were just kind of doing your thing. I did distance running. That was whack. I wasn't fast enough to be cool. I did high jump.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I mean,
but in
we
middle
had
school, I think it was like we were dealing with like 5 feet or like
okay.
Yeah. And pretty hyped for that. But I remember you could just hang out with girls and chill and get a little snack and
that's why your ass went fast. You was too busy hanging out with the girls.
Yeah, I was trying to. I mean, I was friend zoned. I wasn't like cool even talking to the girls. I was like, hey, girls.
Oh, friend zone Dave. Friend zone Dave.
Yeah, Dave's not closing. He's just,
Tell him look at you now, Dave. Tell him
look at me now, dude.
That's Bakker. Got to do the Rick Ross voice with it. Oh.
Yeah. Basketball's fun too.
Oh yeah.
You could dunk?
Of course.
Yeah.
Anybody that know me,
anybody can high jump.
They know me, boy. Even Kill, boy. They know me.
Yeah.
They know me. But yeah,
hell
definitely was a dunker. Definitely was. Shoot your eyes out.
Do you have any good stories from a game?
I mean, what kind of stories? I got anything. I got anything. I do know one night. Okay, I give you first game of the senior year.
First game of senior year. Okay.
Senior year, we're down there in Jonesville. We're in Jonesville, South Carolina, and that's where my wife's family is from.
Okay.
We're down there.
Were you dating your wife at that time?
Oh heavens no.
No, okay.
Heavens no. No, I didn't even know she exists yet. She's a little bit older, so she wouldn't check it for me.
Okay.
Well, not yet. But yeah, we I probably then scored about 38. I meant like 38. Oh yeah,
You scored 38 points?
Yeah, I'm at one of them games. Like we talking about, I'm at that game. And shout out to my point guard, Antonio Patton. He steals the ball and he throws it behind his back. We on the other end of the court and he throws it behind his back. Now they could have called foul because the guy grabbed him. When he throwed it behind his back, now this is the first game of the senior year, so I've never dunked in a real live game until we
Okay.
get to this point. Like all of them been failed attempts,
Yeah.
coming out,
Yeah.
anything crazy. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm at that level where it's time to elevate this game, and I'm trying to get some college scouts out here. So
Okay.
one bounce, and I just go up and do.
Wait, so where was he when he on the floor when he threw it behind his back?
We was already across half court, so we playing defense. He stole it, boom. It's like 10 seconds left in the game.
Okay.
He throw it behind his back. He just see me run by. He just throw it behind his back. Cause when he steal the ball, I take out running. Behind his back. Once he throw it, it bounce half court. Boom, one time. I caught it. I don't see that there is somebody down here. I don't even know that somebody's down there. 2 dribbles. I go up. Boom. Dunk that thing. I'm talking about they crowd. We're at their home. They run wild. Hey,
Their crowd went nuts too?
Yeah, they run on
They
the
didn't
court,
even care if they
everything.
lost?
Yeah, they didn't care that they lost. So they was like, yo, we pumped, I just dunked it into the game. Coach is like, you shouldn't have been doing that, showboating, the usual coach shit, but he happy.
Wait, what? The coach said you shouldn't have dunked?
Yeah, my coach was
was
shout
old
out to my
school.
coach.
Was he like
Coach
Coach Carter?
Robinette. Yeah, Coach Robinette. He was a white guy, but he was a physics teacher also.
Oh, okay.
And I learned
Yeah.
a hell of a lot from that man.
Physics, yeah.
and being in, being excuse me. I didn't say physics. My bad, Coach Robinette. My bad. Psychology teacher.
Okay.
He was my psychology teacher.
Okay.
Yes, and he taught me a lot about myself, about
Yeah.
being a gentleman, about being a man.
Yeah.
But also, he was my basketball coach. So
Yeah.
he used a lot of that psychology in coaching.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. But, that's what he was. Like, you said
Yeah.
you're going to showboat. Like,
Yeah.
you already in their throat. You're going to show them
Yeah.
like, coach. Easy
Yeah.
dunk, though. Like, easy dunk.
Yeah.
But later on later on that night, they was like, yo, you don't know how to do it. I was like, ain't no way. I was like, I don't know something. Like, bro, that's why everybody went wild. I was like, I did not dunk on somebody.
Because you didn't even see him.
No, I ain't even see
You
him.
were so laser focused.
Never even.
Just like, I'm going to
We get
dunk
to
this
film.
shit.
I think we watched film like that Monday or something. And sure enough, like, dude is like running up under me. Like, I don't even see him. And I was like, holy, this footage is classic.
Yeah.
Fast forward that, we're talking about easy. I'm at my 20th year right now being out of high school. Fast forward 20 years, probably about 15 years ago. I ended up working with the guy because I work in Jonesville at the Dollar General warehouse also.
Working with the guy you dunked on?
Ended up working with him. He was like, you don't even remember me, do you? I was like, nah. Who are you? He was like, you dunked on me in high school. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is wild.
He
But
still
yeah.
remembered it?
I remember the story.
he
I don't remember
humiliated?
the guy. I don't remember dunking on him.
Yeah.
But the film,
Yeah.
back then, no iPhone 7 kids, no iPhone 25, no Samsung Galaxy, none of that. That was real real camera footage.
You still
It was
got
real.
the video?
No, they wouldn't, back then I couldn't get that. They probably used that video to retape other videos on top of that.
Yeah, that's true.
I wish I did though.
Yeah. Yeah. Back when I was playing, it was a couple years after you, but it was hard to get a hold of the camcorder footage.
Yeah.
My dad was obsessed with watching me play.
He was.
So he would record so I have a lot of my old recordings because my
Yeah.
dad would sit in the stands, not even watch the game. He would be recording. He'd be like that, Dad.
Yeah. I just see how rich you are. You see that?
Not rich.
That's Baker. I told y'all about Baker. Got that bread from Spot. Yeah, my dad, he used to record. He was obsessed with watching.
my
I'm
dad's
like,
rich.
what? I was like, we was fortunate enough to have, if somebody got a cell phone in there, we pumped. Like, oh Lord, they got a cell phone. Definitely wasn't no camera phones out yet.
Camera phones. We didn't really have those either.
That didn't
iPhones
exist.
came out in 2007. That was when I graduated, so we didn't really have
Yeah,
that.
I was
my dad
grown then.
like-
It was. I already had kids then. It was Simba. It was time.
Time to be a father.
Nah, Simba. It is time.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Yes, I love it.
I remember I was playing. It was kind of a glory day story, but it was rainy night, and we had this come from behind drive, and I was playing quarterback,
Okay.
and I just sneaked the ball in on the 1 yard line,
Okay.
and it was so muddy and barely got in, and we ended up winning the game. And then I remember watching the video, and there was this guy who was on the other team, East Kentwood. and he ran into Signal like, no, he didn't get in. And I remember that guy. And then I was going to my freshman year to report to the college I went to. It was D2. And my roommate freshman year was like, hey, you remember that game? And he was the quarterback on the other team. He was that guy.
He was?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I didn't remember.
Did he turn out to be a decent ball player?
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
He's good. We turned out to be best friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he was like, that always pissed me off.
That always, yeah.
Yeah. That you fucking, yeah. Because I wasn't that, I was kind of like Tim Tebow. I wasn't good at throwing. I wasn't that fast. But I would fucking run the ball really hard.
Tebow, he don't mean that,
Tebow.
Tebow. He don't mean that, Tebow.
Yeah. No, Tim Tebow, he's not that good. Tim Tebow was terrible.
Shout out to Tebow.
Shout out to Tim Tebow.
Shout out to Tebow. Tebow did his thing in college.
Yeah, no, Tebow. Yeah.
Tebow did his thing.
You know how he kind of threw weird? He kind of like had this like sidearm release.
But yeah, I mean, but what is throwing though? Like, it doesn't have to be, everything doesn't have to be traditional for you to win.
Yeah.
You definitely,
Like,
I mean, look at Pat Mahomes. Like, he
right.
wins. And,
Yeah, he throws kind of like that. But Pat Mahomes still has a good, like, I don't know. Still gives a quick release.
I guess you say
it's a
that's
pretty
still,
ball.
that's still
Mine was
Pat
ugly.
Mahomes.
People like I played court because I was the tallest and I was decently strong and but they didn't have anybody else really. So they make fun of how I threw. I threw like a shot put kind of, and they'd always like when they watch the recording, they'd be like, "Look at Dave's like fucking." Like, guys, I'm trying to.
Good old days.
They're like, no, hey, go back here.
You got that classic name to just be just good old days.
Yeah,
Just-
no, I've gotten shit my entire life. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, I like the attention. It's good. Yeah. So,
Yes.
dude, I didn't notice your necklace before.
Oh,
Some
man.
tight bling.
I appreciate it. Shout out to the.
Is that real?
Of course.
It's real.
Of course. Shout out to my jeweler. Shout out to Queen
Shit, yeah,
Jewelers,
man.
man. Shout out to Queen Jewelers, yo.
Hell
Oh, yeah.
dude.
I can't play like that. You
Yeah.
know? My wife don't play like that. She say fake jewelry turn your neck green. So can't have fake jewelry on. No,
Yeah.
No, sir. No,
Yeah.
No, sir.
And you came decked out today with the red. So
Oh yeah,
I saw
man!
your
Shout out
truck.
to shout out to Bulls Nation, man. We need that play in tonight, man. We need that.
Wait,
DeMar
there's a
DeRozan.
playing game tonight?
Yes, man.
Oh.
We won last. Shout out to DeMar DeRozan, little girl. She was like a super fan out there. She was screaming, hollering. So I hope when this air, we already 2 games up on Milwaukee.
Yeah.
We want you.
Yeah.
Bulls
Dude, you're
Nation. Bulls Nation. You see I'm in my Bulls gear.
you're a pretty
Ooh.
big NBA fan.
Of course.
Okay.
Of
Dude, I'm
course.
excited. I'm going to root for the Bulls then.
Yeah.
'Cause
We got
I'm-
another fan.
Because here's the thing. Like, I don't have a diehard team
Right.
for the NBA. I'm a Packers fan.
And
for
I'm a
NFL.
diehard 49er fan.
Okay.
So don't you bang Niner game.
I fucking-
I mean, yeah.
I fucking hate the 49ers.
Oh, I know you do. I know
you guys
do.
got our number every
Yes,
time.
I mean I'm big on. You don't even want to see me. I'm glad we're not doing this during football season. You were like, so you came in here with a whole confetti of football behind you saying 49ers.
It's not cool, dude. We sucked last year.
I'm
We
glad-
were so bad.
I did not know you was a Green Bay fan.
Yeah, I'm diehard. That's why I got that. That's the Packers Super Bowl trophy. Super Bowl one.
I didn't. Ooh,
It's a poster of one.
now
The actual trophies right behind the.
Yeah, you know I
Yeah.
own you. I own you. I
Yeah.
own you on that. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Y'all remember? You remember 90? What was this? 97, 98 when Terrell Owens caught that pass from Steve Young.
Yeah,
Cried. I
You
cried. Yeah.
It's okay. I got another
We
home
beat
one.
you in 96.
Yeah,
To
you
get to
caught
the-
us slipping. Don't act like y'all
to
ain't
get to the
won
division
none.
round.
I mean,
Yeah.
you've gotten us some, but
It's been a minute though.
this
but-
Roger era, yeah.
Yeah, Rodgers era is coming.
Danger,
to an
Will
end.
Robertson, danger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're fucked. Rodgers leaves. We're gonna be bad for like 20 years. I hope not. Jordan Love, believe it.
Shout out to.
But anyway, NBA. I don't really have a real team. So what I look for in the NBA playoffs is like a fun team to root for that year, or like a cool storyline. And I usually get into it by the time the championship round comes around, or the conference, or
the Western Conference
The
and
conference
the Eastern Conference, the
championship.
conference championships.
yeah.
Right,
I usually don't watch the earlier rounds, but then by the time it starts and I see what superstars are in the mix, then I'm like, all right.
See,
'Cause
my
those
boys
games
are
get
in there.
hype.
Yeah, I got to root my boys through it though. We're in it right
So
now.
who's on the Bulls? You said a shout out. Who do you like on the Bulls?
DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Kobe White.
Do they have the talent you think to make a run this year?
Of course.
Yeah.
With my big boy inside, shout out to my big boy inside, White, and we got Drummond on there. What is your name? Euclid or
Dude, you're not. Yeah, you can't name the lineup of the show. Are you a real fan or?
I'm definitely a real man.
I'm just kidding.
I can't even pronounce his name, but you know who I'm talking about, big boy. You know who I'm talking about, big boy.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be good, man. Well, good luck to the Bulls.
Thanks for the support.
No, I'll get into it. The NBA Finals that I don't know. The one that stands out to me always is LeBron when he played for the Cavs and when he had to go back and who were they playing? They're playing Golden State.
Golden State.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the most entertaining
Down
finals
4-1.
I've ever seen.
Down 4-1. Came back. Snatched that thing.
Mm-hmm.
He got it.
Yeah.
I'm a big LeBron
Matthew
fan. That's like
Dellavedova in there.
favorite team is Chicago Bulls. Favorite player is LeBron. Like
Yeah.
I've been following him since, in my brain,
Yeah.
I thought me and him would, we was going to play together one day. But,
Yeah. How many more years do you think LeBron has left?
like he could probably physically play another 10 years.
That's
But
insane.
whether he would play another 10 years, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think he'll hang it up where he can physically walk away from the game and say, I gave him my all, I done what I needed to do. And I can walk away, feel good about it, and still get around good, versus like, I'm going to beat my body up because
For sure.
that man spent a lot of money on his
How
body.
old is LeBron now?
38.
38?
I'm 38. He's
You
38.
think he could play till he's 48?
Yeah. I mean,
Dude, isn't that crazy now? Athletes are playing longer now.
to be 38 years old and be the best player in the NBA
Still.
at 38 years old, we're talking about there's 22, 23-year-olds still living that's in there. For him to still be the best at 38 years old, that's
he
a
could still be
testament.
good enough. He could just change his game.
Of course.
As his body.
Because even if he's at 45 and he's the 10th best player in the NBA, we're talking about he's 45 years old and the 10th best player. Like, we'll be like, that's insane.
Yeah.
We felt like Brady was a threat at 45. Like, even with him like playing, like even the shaky games, we'd be like, but if he get in the playoffs, it goes right back to 0-0, and then it's Tom Brady to play around with.
For sure.
Yeah.
But he's just standing there throwing, And,
he got to
so
get
if LeBron was still playing at 48, dude, that'd be awesome. Like he'd be physically,
You will be like he king athlete.
It'd be like that video they used to do, like what was it, where the guy dressed up like the old guy. Have you seen those? The dunk videos. It was like for some kind of promotion.
Oh, okay.
You don't remember this?
No.
God damn it. Who was it? Chris Paul, who dressed up like an old guy.
Oh, Cliff Paul and Chris Paul. State Farm.
State Farm. Yeah, something like that. And it looked like the guy was like 70 or something. And he would just show up to the park and they'd be like shooting it behind the scene. And he would just be like, oh, like, it looked so ridiculous. And he would just clown on people. But yeah, dude. I think, what was I going to say? Athletes playing longer. Oh, yeah. That's what I was going to say. Did you see the story when they said Tom Brady was going to try stand-up comedy?
No, I didn't.
You did it?
No.
Yeah, it was like a rumor.
Wow.
Yeah. And I wanted him to do it so bad. Because the question comes in sometimes where, like, if you're an athlete and you got to retire at some point, whether you retire at 48 or 38, like, what do you do with the rest of your life? Because as an athlete, like, you got to imagine, like, the adrenaline you get, like, playing in front of thousands of people, and you're doing, like, what you're great at, like, that's what your identity is, and then all of a sudden it stops. When you still got 60 years left of your life to live.
Right.
So what do you do? I think stand-up would have been fucking, like, cool for Tom Brady to do. Because it's so challenging. It's so hard to get good at. Like, it's practice. It's not physically demanding. You can, and I think he'd get good at stand-up. But it's a question. Because you hear about athletes, they get depressed, when they retire. Or they have to become a broadcaster or whatever.
I mean, I think that would have been dope, as being comedians ourselves, you know what I'm saying? I definitely think that would have been one of the dopest things that Brady could have possibly done, you know. Like you said, you're Tom Brady, but in front of that crowd, like, hey, Tom, that shit was whack. Hey, they'll tell you. You'll get somewhere they like.
After the first 30 seconds, they'll go nuts and blah, blah, blah.
Like, oh, shit, this is Tom Brady. Be like,
Tom.
Hey, what the hell, Tom? What talking about up there?
I don't know. I like it.
Go get Tom.
But that's the best thing for him, like, because he's never had to be humble.
Never.
7 Super Bowl rings or whatever.
Being a comedic genius will have you humble. Like, you will be a humble person.
Yeah.
You will figure out fast, like, you better watch what you say and mean what you say, but know what you say, too. Also know what you say.
And it makes you, So I think it'd be great to see LeBron do stand up or Brady do stand up and see him bomb. It's just,
They might not. There's definitely gonna be a sold out crowd. Book me for that show.
like,
Put my boy with me, Baker, so we can get on
Tom
there.
Brady and LeBron.
It's definitely gonna sell out now. Just the names alone, yo.
Show, yeah,
Man, yeesh.
yeah. But I think it'd be good for athletes. Gets you that release because I always compare stand up to football or like the butterflies you get before you go up.
I love it. That's that adrenaline rush. I love them butterflies. I feel like if you don't get that before a show, you ain't doing it right. You ain't doing it right. But if you get that, like,
yeah,
man, that's crazy, yo. Where they at? They out there? All right, let's rock and roll, man. I love it.
I
love
always
that
get the butterflies. I always like find somebody like. That's like another cop before I'm about to go up, but I'm just like, oh my God, what the fuck, dude? What are we doing?
Are you stoked? I'm stoked.
I'm stoked, dude. Fuck. Give it up for Superdad Joe. Dude, I remember when we talked about this in the last one, but we didn't air it. So, Bubba Dub, you got to open for Bubba Dub.
Shout out to my brother, Bubba Dub. Yes.
Yeah, I was psyched.
Yes, I was psyched too.
I was working the DJ booth, and you walked in with your wife, and you're sitting back on the couches in the VIP area.
Yeah.
And it was a packed house.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, God, I hope Superdad does good because this is... I'm just kidding. Nothing to worry about.
Hey.
Nothing to worry about.
You
got up there, and you fed off that energy. You were, like, pacing the stage. Yes. I feel like you had some stops in there. So
I'm always jumping. I'm always energetic. Like I said, shout out to my brother in comedy, Bubba Dub, man. He has always showed love. He has always given me a shoulder to lean on. Always give me great advice, man. And I couldn't ask for a better brother. That's God sent. He's always been nice to my wife. Very stand up guy.
Yeah. How did you meet Bubba Dub?
We had booked him for a show. One of my earlier shows, what I'm saying? I was with a different management team, and that team had, necessarily booked him, and so that's how I got to meet him.
Right.
And once I met him, we hit it off instantly.
Did he see your comedy?
Yes.
Did he see you do stand-up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we definitely hit it off instantly.
That's
so once
awesome.
we hit it off instantly, it's like...
Yeah. He sees you, knows
my
you're
company,
funny.
bro.
Cool, bro.
Hey, Superdad Jones. Hey, what's happening? What's up? No, I talk shit. We always talk about sports. He's a diehard Laker fan, you know what I'm saying? He's a diehard Cowboy. So we're always constantly on social media back and forth about that. Okay. When we get time to see each other and blaze the stage, it's always a treat. Did you hear what I said? It's always a treat.
Yeah.
Baker was there. Ask him. He'll tell you. He don't lie to you. If it was whack, he'd be like, it
wasn't
okay.
Whack. Well, Bubba Dub got there like 2 hours later because his flight was
Don't
delayed.
do Dub like that. Don't do Dub like that. Don't do Dub
no,
like
it wasn't
that.
Bad.
But he played into that. That's the joy about being a comedian.
Dude.
You definitely can take a bad opportunity and flip it.
No, that was honestly like the way it all worked out. Like obviously, it's not ideal to miss a flight, but like, bro, I mean, that was one of the best nights of comedy I've ever seen.
Oh yeah,
because you killed. And then we didn't really know anything was wrong, but we had to start the show. We had like 200 people in the comedy club. And then like word comes back, like he's not here, but we think he'll be here this time.
I was talking to him on the phone.
Yeah, you were talking to him on
the phone.
And
he was like, well, you need to go up. And I was like, I already been up. Had I known, had I known how it was gonna go, I'd have went up and lasted and went longer. Like
you
like
went
my
longer.
boy my boy coming. But we was trying to keep it in pace. But it definitely worked out.
No, it was great.
Into my boy favor. It definitely.
And he was. I remember he got on Instagram Live or Facebook Live and was talking to his fans, telling them, "Yo, I'm coming. Yeah.
And they got me late, and then he come in like he's got me late. Like I was like, that's classic. That's comedy gold. That's comedy gold. Shout out to my boy.
And then it was an awesome night of comedy though, because the crowd got way more than they paid for because they got to see Jazz. Shout out to Jazz. Because we had to fill the time, so Jazz went up there.
Right.
And she said, "Don't light me until he gets here." And we didn't light her. She did like an hour or something, or 45.
Yeah, she was up there a minute. Jazz, you did your thing, and then Scooter comes.
We called Scooter, and Scooter was working. And he was running around for his medical job and his courier thing, and he pulled off, came back to the comedy club, and
he did like 45 minutes.
He did,
and finally,
and they were just pouring it out.
My boy, Bubba Dub, yes, and they stayed, man. Shout out to the crowd. The crowd was amazing. But we did another show after that.
Another
Me
show
and
after.
Dub and young lady Gigi LaFleur, we did another show after that. And
Yeah. That same night?
No.
That was the next
The
day.
next year. The next year.
The
next
year.
year. So every time he in the city, he in the South Carolina, you know.
Yeah. I love shit like that at a comedy show, though. You know, the unexpected, like the, you know.
The unexpected.
Yeah, like something's fault, but we got to come up with
Something's
something.
faulty.
Yeah.
The wire's bad.
Yeah. You got to roll with it. Whatever. They were going to, yeah. I think they're going to have like the bartender start going up to do time. But
Rolling with the homies.
yeah. So yeah, Bubba Dub.
Shout out to Dubsky, man. Shout out to my man.
Yeah. So, what was I gonna say? Tell me about your wife, because I know we talked about that. You knew her. How long have y'all been married?
This will be our 5th year coming up August 18th. Can't play me with the dates. See, I tried to do that.
I don't think you remember
point. That. Yes, and we've been together for 14 years. Well, it'll be 15 years. 15 years.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How'd you meet?
We met at the nightclub.
The nightclub?
Met at the nightclub. Yes,
Okay.
yes. I walked up to her, and she thought I had been drinking. Because when I hugged her, which I was been drinking, I was feeling good, feeling myself.
But not drunk.
But definitely buzzing, but not drunk.
Buzzing. Perfect.
Yes. And
how'd you approach her? What was your opening line?
hey, what's happening? What's happening? Yeah, what's happening? Yeah, what's happening? When you tell them what's happening, when you look at them and like, hey, what's happening? You're like, oh shit. But yeah, I hugged her.
You hugged her out the gate?
Oh yeah, hugged her. Got to hugged her. Beautiful young lady. Hug her.
Yeah.
And I was like,
how'd she respond to the hug? Did she pull you back in?
Listen, I always tell the story. She know that. They giggle. They always give me a hard time. But I was like, I saw my entire life in that hug. Like when I hugged her, I saw the kids. I saw all of that. I was like, yo, did you feel that? Did you see that? And she was like, you're drunk. And I was like, huh.
I bet she felt it too. She just didn't want to admit it.
I was like, yo, if this is her, where the
Yeah.
hell has she been in? Why did I have to go through all the rest of that bullshit back there just to get right here?
Yeah.
But you know, God's plan. So
God's plan. Yeah.
God's plan.
So you felt all that and
first hug,
love at first sight, kind of, or love at first
gotta
hug.
be, because I was like, yo, I'm literally like, you know, my wife's shorter than me, so I've been down. I'm like, yo, did you feel that? And she was like, you're drunk. And I was like, nah. I mean, I could get drunker, but nah, you didn't see that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like time stopped. It was wild. But
Yeah. See, I want to feel that.
you want to feel
I
that?
want to have that. Yeah.
It's almost scary though, because you know, because we're on that finishing type sentences now. You know, I know what you thinking, what I'm thinking. I can tell a lot of times if we're somewhere and I'll be like, we got to say something without saying it loud. I'll be like, just talk to me in my brain.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, how did you hear what I was saying?
Yeah.
And I heard
You're
what you was saying.
You're
Like,
on the same wavelength.
that's that good old fashioned love. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It doesn't even scare us anymore. It used to be, I'd be like, yo,
Like, is this normal? Like, this seems weird.
I asked you what you wanted to eat, and I just thought it, and and you said it, and I was like, huh.
Yeah.
So now it doesn't scare us
That's
anymore,
like the
man.
same relationship I have with my phone. Like, I'll just be thinking about something, and then my phone will show it to me.
That's
I was
what
like, how can you
Siri
say
do.
that out loud?
These motherfuckers been
The
watching
algorithm.
Dave. I told y'all they work for the FBI.
Fucking microphones.
he worked for the FBI.
Yeah. I'll just think about a snack, and then I'll see an ad for one.
Yes, but I dearly love my wife, man.
That's great. I want a girl that you can be on the same wavelength with.
Oh, yeah,
like,
man.
You just understand each other.
Oh yeah, man. Marriage is definitely challenging, but it's like a 9-to-5 job. Excuse me. Scratch that.
9 to 5.
Delete it. 9 to 9,000 job. It is all hands on deck, man. But
Yeah, after 5, I pretty much just, do whatever I want.
yeah.
Yeah, hook up with whoever you want. I'm just kidding.
Bro, that life don't, that's what I said. That life don't exist. You got to be
Yeah.
even kill. You don't
Yeah.
want somebody to be like, my wife the type to be like, see what I'm talking about, Dave? She's on the window.
Yeah.
But I love my wife. She
That's-
knows I love her. Love
Yeah.
her to death. To death do us part. So, hell.
So
she'll-
so you met at the club. That's cool.
Right.
And how did the rest of the night go? Conversation flowed instantly? Did you guys click and it was just like
Oh yeah, great conversation. Great conversation. Danced
Yeah.
a little bit. And parted our ways.
Dancing.
You know what I'm saying? Part of our ways, exchange number and part of our ways.
classy?
Classy.
Yeah.
Classy guy. Classy
Hell
guy.
yeah.
You
I
know?
love
I
it.
get you. I get
Yeah.
you. Don't worry,
I-
I'm patient. I'm patient, man.
Hell yeah, man. I was in Nashville the other night for a work trip,
Right.
and I was just by myself,
Right.
and we had like a coworker thing. And then once that was over, I didn't really want to hang out with my coworkers anymore. No offense. But I just
no offense,
wanted,
coworkers.
No offense, coworkers. It's management.
It's man.
It's boring. Corporate, yeah. It's just whatever. So anyway, after I was like, I want to go out on the strip, but I was by myself.
Okay.
You know, but I was like, man, I'm old now. What am I doing going out? And there's like all these bachelorette parties in Nashville and stuff. I shouldn't be doing that. But then I
Right.
was like, F it. I
Okay.
want to go out and have fun. So there was just, have you ever been to Nashville?
Of course.
You know, the strip, like it looks like Vegas kind of.
Yeah.
I've never even been to Vegas, but it's like all lit up and they have
With
all
the
these,
lights and everything. Of course. Of course.
and they got bands playing on every bar, and it was a great time. Like I really, because like I didn't want to say I want to go talk to girls, like, and just be so only into that.
The
So I
creepy
wanted
old
to
man.
just-
Yeah.
yeah. I don't want to be that.
You don't want to be the creepy old man.
No.
The creepy old guy like, yo,
So I was like, I'm
there's
gonna play.
Dave.
I'm gonna play it cool. Yeah, who the fuck is this guy? So I was chilling, a little legal Delta 8, you know, just
Legal Eagle.
just watching the band, just vibing out,
Right.
and it was a really good time. And then there was this karaoke place where one of the levels of the bar, it was not live music, it was karaoke, and there were these two girls there, and I don't know if this story is really worth the ending, but basically, yeah, vibe just, there was just something about it. We just vibed with the two girls that were singing, and yeah, broke the ice, talked to them a little bit, and it's I didn't feel the stars and the whole universe align.
Well, that wasn't the one then, yo. That definitely wasn't the one.
But I think that's how I would do it. Like I would like to meet a girl like that, you know, where,
But
where
it was
it's good
just
vibes and there's dancing.
Yes,
you know?
I mean, yes. But it's crazy though because I enjoy, like, my wife is undoubtedly my best friend. Like, she's my best friend. You know, she's somebody I can confide in. Like, you know, anything. You know,
Yeah.
you can. Like that's my homie. That's
Yeah.
my road dog. That's my ace coon boon. If I'm gonna be in a sticky situation, like, hey, babe, get the pistol. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you know, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
when you find that and you get that, man, bro, you really gotta work to hold on to that. Like,
Yeah.
really gotta work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know every married man be 20 foot tall when they ain't with their wife, but soon as they get with their wife, they little mouth like they the elephant, like, poof, I will crush you.
That's so funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Behind closed doors, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you.
Man.
I really do like the Lion King. Don't let them boys, don't let them fool you.
You like the Lion King?
Yeah, I do. I love
I fucking
cartoons.
I love the
I
Lion
love
King.
cartoons. I just love cartoons. I love flashy artwork. I love colors. you know.
Yeah.
I love all that.
Yeah. What's your favorite cartoon movie?
Favorite cartoon movie?
Yeah.
Ugh. Boy, I'm gonna say it's anywhere from Aladdin and the King of Thieves.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Solid pick. Is that
Aladdin
the
and-
second Aladdin?
Third one. Aladdin and the King of Thieves. Because I was big on Disney movies. I come from a singing family, so you know,
Yeah.
it was always great to have a song that you could sing and the whole family singing it, but it's a freaking Disney song. So it was
Yeah.
dope growing up like that. And
Yeah.
I definitely would say Aladdin and the King of Thieves. That I would
Dude.
watch repetitively, and Bugs Life. Anybody that knows
Bugs
me,
Life?
and Bugs Life.
Word.
Bugs Life. It would be a tie between both of those.
Oh, that's great. My nieces just watched Bugs Life for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're like 3, 2, and 1.
They was intrigued
3
on it.
girls. Yeah, they loved it. My little brother is now that they're getting to an age where they can like appreciate movies and stuff. He's taking
Okay.
them through all the old stuff. So like Toy Story.
My kids really loved Toy Story when it
Bugs
was.
Life, I think, was their favorite.
But
though.
I tried to put them on Buzz Life, and it was like, it's not really, you know, because now they in the, like, shout out to Ryan, you know, Adley. They're into the YouTube stars, so it's definitely different now.
Oh, they're watching YouTube now. Your
Yeah,
kids.
Oh yeah.
How old
They're
are they?
6 and 5.
6
My younger was.
6 and 5, and
6
they're
and 5.
watching YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Access to, they got their own phones, all that.
holy! At 6,
Yeah.
they have smartphones at 6.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so crazy.
I mean, it's
So, and they know how to use it, right? They're like,
very that's why I had to turn my phone out. Like my daughter called in a minute. Like she'll hit me on the FaceTime in a minute. Well, excuse me, I'm a Samsung man. You know, shout out to my my roots. Shout out to
my cell phone.
Hey, shout out to my soul Korean roots. Hey, I'll say on.
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy. They're on YouTube that young. So like, what kind of channels do they watch for?
Like I said, Adley, Ryan. They like Ryan. My son like Number Blocks.
So what type of videos do the kids watch? They're like educational videos. They're like
some, and then silly videos. You know, you know what YouTube throw you so silly videos.
Silly
My
cartoons.
son he's definitely big into sports. Anybody that knows that Jermaine the third, he's dope in sports, dope little guy in sports. So he watches sports. You know, he watches sports on YouTube. He watches that. And he can tell you anything. He would have came in here and been like, so you're a Green Bay fan, and you'd have been like, how did you know? He's 6. He just turned 6. Yeah, but he would have known that like, so you're a Green Bay fan?
Yeah.
So what y'all gonna do with Aaron Rodgers? And you'll be looking, and it doesn't even talking to him doesn't amaze me, even though I'm like how you knew that Joe Burrow played for Cincinnati? We're like, I seen him, and I think they got that. I think what is it, Jamar Chase? I think that's who it is. I'm looking like, boy,
dude,
that's
this is insane.
Oh yeah,
you know, because I was listening to a podcast the other day about Gen Z.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how Gen Z, like that's, you know, I think people who are in their like early 20s right now,
correct.
They get shit on sometimes by the older generations because they'll say, oh, y'all TikTokers, no attention span. All you do is complain, politics.
I got some
lazy,
kids in
all this stuff.
Gen Z.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the person's point on the podcast was like, no, the Gen Z is like super impressive. And because they grew up on smartphones, they know a lot and they think about the world differently.
That's why we should teach them of the way that they're living now. They can't get the old school teachings of how we were raised because we didn't have access to that stuff. If we had smartphones and YouTube and stuff growing up, we'd probably be mush. It'd have probably been over by now. The internet probably be over by now. Like we've been already banned now. Like we've already did that. We've already had that corruption on there. We've already done all that. Like it's banned now. We don't even do that no more.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
But I think there's a lot of good to like having the access to the phone because
of course.
I think they're so much smarter. Like they're kids at that age. I can't. It's amazing.
Because at 6, you know, we was rocks and sticks and bicycles. We was happy somebody had a ball. Like, bro, you got a ball? Like, oh my God, let's all play with it.
Yeah.
Now you like,
and that's fucking cool too.
Like, yo, what dad? They want to play the game? I'm gonna text them and see. Like, you gonna text them to see? Like, I didn't have access to that. Hope mama let you touch the phone, let alone use it.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know what's going to happen with that though. I really feel like they could do, you know, how we think about jobs, you know.
They could do great.
They're entrepreneurial too. They like start their own shit.
Yeah,
like
but they can be lazy, excessive lazy. You know,
how lazy is Gen Z in your opinion? It's super lazy. I'm trying to figure out.
I would say super lazy just because of our age group, my age group, you know, 38 years old. Yeah. You know,
I'm pretty close.
Yeah, we had to get it out the mud like our parents did. They taught us like, hard work pays off.
Mm-hmm.
Hard work pays off. Now you got it where, boy, I can turn this phone on and go viral and make millions. And I'm like, if it was that easy, the things that we saw throughout life that you could record, some things you couldn't record, but the things you could, heesh.
That's a bad one.
I really did jump over that car and dunk the ball. I really did do that. You know what I'm saying? I really did, but there is no footage.
There's no evidence, so.
Oh, there's evidence. That's a family tale for the family. They know I jumped over that car. I jumped over there and a grill. And a grill.
Oh, word.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They were trying to catch me in the life. Boy, I done some things now. I done some things, man. I done some things. Mm-hmm. I got some tall tales, but I got some real life stories. Too.
Yeah. Fuck. If they're not hardworking, then that can fuck them. But, yeah. I don't know. I think I do like that they fuck with like entrepreneurship and alternate sources of entertainment. And YouTube, man, I think YouTube's going to be big.
It already is. I mean, it can definitely get super. Like it can go to the maximum level, kind of like a Netflix thing. You know, if you're gonna watch a movie, you definitely gonna check Netflix. They've gotten to that status where you like, well, what about Netflix? Like it's in your thinking of movies now.
100%.
Oh yeah.
So I was This is the other thing I was thinking about this week. The women and relationships with women. No. Women relationship with other women.
Friendship.
Does your wife have a lot of friends? Yeah.
Intimate friendship.
Friendships. Does your wife have a lot of friends?
Female friends?
Female friends. Yeah.
No.
No?
Not a lot of female friends. They'll probably get mad saying that. But I'm saying like not a lot of female friends like you would call like a friend. Like, you know, associate. You know, it's different variations with women when it comes to friendship with women. But not a lot of friends. It's not like a whole sister circle. I have a sister. I got a sister. And I got a couple of stepsisters.
Okay.
So, you know, no.
Yeah.
Not a lot of no.
Well, this podcast tripped me out because I didn't know how women actually behaved and interact. And maybe I need to ask some girls about if this stuff is true.
Okay.
But they said that like based on like evolutionary biology, women learned these behaviors to essentially form alliances with each other for reputational warfare, to protect their reputation. Because it wasn't physical violence. They were just having to have babies and the men were off fighting or whatever.
Okay.
But back at the village or wherever people were organizing.
Right.
Like they had to have friendships and you wanted to have somebody that was around your same status level.
Okay.
Not
too high, too low.
Not too hot, not too.
Yeah, right.
And similar resources. And then if they found a girl they didn't like, they would spread gossip. To say that like the other girl was shitty, yeah.
Do you? I mean,
and they do it in really weird ways.
That that definitely works if you got a messy. If you got somebody that's very messy, you know what I'm saying. That's very keen to the street. But nah, you know, my wife, she minds her business a lot.
That's
so
good.
you know, she minds her business
she's probably
a lot.
Classy. Yeah.
Very classy lady. Very classy lady. Turn up on my black ass, but you know, other than that, you know what I'm saying. Very classy lady. But she, you know, anybody that knows her, she a tough cookie now. She's a tough cookie.
Yeah.
Well, I love her to death. Wouldn't ask for nothing better.
Wouldn't
ask for nothing better.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. What else did they say about this? I don't know. I just had no idea how ruthless some women are at like talking shit.
Yes.
And
yes, but I mean, you know, I don't know. I mean, how was your mother? My mother. That's psychology. Shout out to Coach Robinette. He taught me that you know a lot of times that you'll get somebody that's like your parents. You know, that's like for us being guys, someone like our mother. You know,
that's who we'll end up with.
That's something like that. Not like you know, but in that long of the line. So my mother was a tough, strong woman. Very tough, very keen, very on point, you know, very business oriented. She was all of that, very hardworking woman. And I see a lot of that in my wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of her strong suits that attract me to her, that she's something like my mother in that aspect of saying, you know, very strong, very keen, great backbone, you know, very super mom, you know what I'm saying? Definitely can stamp her with the title of super mom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hands down. Wouldn't be no me without her. I promise you that. Wouldn't be no me without her.
For sure. Is that where that title came from? You can put the super stamp if you're a good parent.
You can put this. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. But your children gotta think you're. You know, my children think I'm super dad.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
In more ways than one. But they definitely think I'm super dad.
Did you raise your kids the same way your parents raised you? Or did you change?
Of course.
Did you change
to a certain
anything?
degree. I'm not
What
not as heavy-handed as my mother.
Yeah.
Not as heavy-handed. Now I will scoop your damn head, but I'm not as heavy-handed as my mother. Certain things that they can get away with that I probably couldn't have got away with.
Yeah.
No, a little bit more sass, less than, because I know it's a mind game now. They get to a certain age. You know, we have a 14-year-old, we have a 17-year-old, so it gets to a mind game where, okay, well, let me just take something that you enjoy.
Yeah.
And let me let you see that enjoyment, but you can't touch that enjoyment. You can't grasp that enjoyment.
Yeah.
That'll eat you alive. As a grown up, that'll eat you alive.
Yeah.
Like, damn, they took my Lamborghini.
Yeah.
That's my Lamborghini.
Yeah.
But I can't get my Lamborghini. So
Yeah.
what you gonna do? You gonna straighten up to go get your Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Eventually you gonna stop.
Yeah.
All right, I'm calm. I'm calm, officer. Can I just get my car back, man? This is what I gotta do. What I gotta pay. Like, now you're talking with some sense.
100%.
That's all it takes. But
that hurts
sometimes-
worse than smacking them.
Because that smack is quick. That smack is, it's temporary.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah,
That's
so-
it. It's over.
Uh-huh.
No matter how many times you get hit with it,
Yeah.
it's over. That part's over.
Yeah.
Imagine your mom would have said, well, you can't go outside for the rest of the day. You just like,
I gotta sit here.
they outside though. I can hear them. I can see them.
Yeah, it's torture.
But then, my mom with me with the total package. You get your ass
Yeah.
moved and take your ass to that room. Like,
Yeah.
oh, thanks, Mom.
Dude, one time I got busted for watching porn.
Oh, yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
My mom freaked out. I think I was in 9th grade, and I got caught before. And, bro, I was so ashamed.
You were saying?
Yeah, because that sucks, dude. It sucks. Like, it's embarrassing. It's so much. You
Had your
want-
man out.
And my
Had your
mom's
man out.
reaction was just, like,
American Pie type shit.
kind of, except, not my David. And what she punished me with was similar. She took me away. We were supposed to go to this dance, and I was looking forward to it. It was the snowball dance.
9th grade.
Friday night, 9th grade. And, yeah, I wanted to go with this girl, and I had to cancel because my mom...
Mom said no.
No.
Yo, bro, have you
I
ever
hate
talked?
the awkward conversation. We don't talk about sex or,
No, have you
temptation.
ever had that conversation with your mom later on in life about that?
About
See,
that incident?
About that
No.
incident?
No?
You
Should I?
You should tell her, like, in 9th grade, I remember that, Mom, like, you ain't let me go. That could have been your wife. That could have been your granddaughter.
Yes.
That could have been you
Yeah,
stepped
this
out
is
of
why I'm
there.
still single. Because of
Yes.
that night. It fucked me for 20 years.
I just know how y'all hard-headed ass kids. How y'all think.
Dude.
I had to think on your wavelength sometime like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
I got to.
Yeah, I'm a sensitive little
No,
kid.
you couldn't go. What you in there with nasty tapes on for? You got your man out in there. You in there with your butt on. I know it's your daddy tape. You ain't on no. I know damn tapes yet. So you got your daddy tapes.
Yeah.
You didn't only get yourself in trouble, but
No.
you got pops in trouble too.
No, I never found any tapes from my dad. This was on the family computer upstairs.
Rich motherfucker. I forgot.
Hey, it's not a... The computer was
I'm
pretty shitty. It had a lot of viruses from all
I'm
the...
just figuring with now you
all
want to
the-
downplay
all
it. Mom, don't listen. Mom, don't watch this podcast. He tried to downplay like, okay, fuck it. I had AOL. I did have the Apple. I did.
Yeah. Wait, AOL's rich? We always used to get the free AOL things.
We did too.
Yeah,
We didn't get a free damn computer with it. We had to wait on that.
I don't even know where we got that computer.
Oh, now you don't know. The Salvation Army. That's
Yeah.
Goodwill.
Yeah, it was a used electronics store.
Got it from the old church down the street.
Yeah, it was a donation situation. We needed a computer so
I'm
our
just
kids
thinking-
could watch porn.
I'm just picking with you, Dave.
No,
If that
I know.
motherfucker had porn on it, it was a better computer than what you trying to say. It
Yeah.
wasn't the Atari kind, like.
Yeah, or the video would
Number
like start
muncher.
playing and then it would freeze and be like, "Fuck!" Like
Shout out to Oregon Trail.
I
It
got
went
an
Oregon Trail.
Yeah, dude, Oregon Trail. Yeah, we had that in our little elementary school classroom. We had to play that game.
I had that almost. It was almost time for me to go into high school. And
Oh,
we
really?
Still went Oregon
Oregon
Trails,
Trail?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I grew with computers. As they grew, I grew.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same. Man, that was a bleak day. Dude, I'm in therapy now, and I talk about this too much. But fuck it. So he's trying to get me to go think about my repressed childhood. And they should warn you, dude, before.
He said that.
Yeah.
So
Well-
that's how you know the 9th grade story so vividly now.
Well, I always knew it vividly, but, but you don't think about it a lot. And then you're like,
Okay.
think about a time when you got maybe yelled at or came down on and stuff,
Right.
and how that makes you how you are today. And I was a little bitch as a kid. I didn't know why. I was always crying and always like, Mom. And I was always, trying to be a good boy and trying to like
Right.
earn their love.
Right.
And that was the thing. That was my thing. I never felt safe to express my real emotion because I was always so worried about being rejected.
Why you feel like that wasn't your real emotion by expressing just being a good guy, just going that hard to show them that love, that's who you are, just a
Yeah.
hard lover. That's all.
Yeah.
Why not accept that as being like, I'm a hard lover? Because
Yeah.
when you meet that special one, you gonna figure out that like
Yeah.
I can pour that same hard love in,
Yeah.
But I guess
a part of that is me, the working hard and performing to get love. But I think the difference I would tell you is I was anxious about it.
Right.
I was like, okay, what's the next thing? What's the next thing?
Right.
I could never just relax.
Yeah. ADHD.
And just be comfortable
ADHD.
in my own skin as like until comedy and everything. Now I feel fantastic, but it's been a process.
It's been a process.
I feel failure, like being afraid of failing, and then just being like, oh fuck it, being afraid of being rejected on stage, and then just being like, ah.
I guess
gradually you learn how to be
though, right?
all of us. Yeah, I think it happens in comedy. Like it has to by just getting in front of people because you won't do well unless you're yourself. Because that's why you do good because you're happy. And
I'm happy.
You're Superdad. You are. There's no fake. There's no fakeness to you. It's authentic. It's energy. You're being yourself. But it takes a lot for people to be confident enough on stage to be themselves.
The bright lights are wild, and
Yeah,
I mean, as cocky as I was growing up, anybody that know me, like very cocky. I always felt like I had to be cocky in order to be accepted. If
That's
that
the
make
same
any
thing I'm
sense.
talking about. Exactly.
You know
the
what
same
I'm saying?
idea.
And I feel what you're saying by saying like afraid of failure. Like that's why it took me so long to get into comedy. Like my whole life, everybody's been like, "Yo, you are diehard funny. You're also conversational funny.
Yeah.
So you should do something with that."
But you were afraid it would be bad, right?
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
"Yo, but what if I'm not good?" Like, but you're going to be good. I'm like, yeah, but what if I'm not?
Yeah.
I seen what they do to comedians that's not good. I've watched enough, but when I start taking it serious, I got, Lord. Got down on my knees and I prayed about that thing. And once I prayed about that thing, I said, you know what? Let's do it.
Yeah.
And when I touch that microphone, it's like, I blank out. I transform into Superdad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel the cape. I feel it flying. And then when I come off, I turn back into regular Dad Jones. You know,
regular Dad Jones.
Regular Dad Jones. I'm regular Dad Jones after that.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
So you prayed about it.
Of course.
So what did you feel like the message coming back was after you prayed?
Well, once you pray, faith is dead without work. I listen in church.
Yeah, dude.
Faith is dead without work. So I worked at it. I prayed about it and I went and worked at it. And I felt like, you know, if it wasn't what it needed to be, it was going to fail. If that makes any sense. It wasn't going to be as great as the ride has been and as blessed as I've been. It wouldn't have been nothing like that right about now. Nothing at all. And you know, I feel like sometimes God puts people in your circle. He puts people in your path, you know what I'm saying? And I've got nothing but great love and support. So I feel like again, I come from that family that be like, you know what? You should try something, you know. You should get one of those. You're David guy, one of those computer jobs like David guy. You should get one of those, like
a computer job.
Yeah, one of those desk computer jobs.
Fuck that, dude.
But I just said that's what they would say though. They would be like, give it away, like, you ain't nobody. You ain't funny.
Don't do that. Yeah, for sure.
But
that's
I got
some
a lot of
things
support.
I was afraid of.
You were?
Oh, of course. Yeah, because like I wanted to do the thing people said you should do, you know, for your 20s.
Correct.
And, yeah, man. And wasn't until I did it, it worked out. I was successful at it, and I was still like, what the fuck? Still not a lot of meaning, you know. So
me too. Something was missing. Something was missing, and that's how I always was like. I gotta get on this stage, or I'm gonna drive myself insane. I missed the train for the NBA. I missed that. I let that toot just right on by me. Just
that's
all that hard work and all that I put into it, and I just let that just fly on by me like I didn't have no sense. So I was like, I gotta use my talents, and one of my talents is definitely talking. Not definitely can talk you to sleep. So
for sure,
you know.
And once you make that choice, it is funny. Like you said, God put people in your circle and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's cool because once you make the choice, it seems like, I mean, I felt like that with comedy. Like it was just, you meet the right people. You meet the people that you're supposed to meet because you're doing what you actually want to do.
Yes.
So like,
amen.
Of course they do. Of course they're there.
Of course they're there.
And they're great. And
of
they
course.
Want to fuck,
of course I'm going to meet, you know what I'm saying? Oh, look at this. Of course.
They think it's the same in at least one way of wanting to do comedy.
Correct.
And, yeah, man. And then the world kind of opens up to you. Because, like, friends, dude, I have way more friends now than I did before.
Shout out to your friend.
Yeah. Part of it's because,
But the comedy circle brought you that sense of ease, and you're around other people who
you
do
feel like you can be your real self.
what you do.
You're not like, I'm being corporate guy now.
Yeah.
I'm being sales guy. I'm being guy.
Unload the trucks. Go get the tray. I'm like, yo, yeah, I understand.
Like, will you like me if I'm corporate guy?
Just being myself, just being me and who Superdad is, I'm definitely still that guy at work. Like, there's no amount of work.
For sure.
There's no amount of work. Shout out to Dollar General.
Yeah.
Shout out to Valet Living.
Yeah.
I love both of y'all. Y'all keep my family very well fed, but there's no amount of work that will stop me from joking. I'm going to joke at work. I'm going to joke at church. I'm going to joke because I feel like that's one of my God-given talents. Like, you know, I don't know. Like, even when I get in a compromised situation and it's looking bad, I'm like, you know, I'm about to tell a joke, right? You know it's me that's going to tell the joke, right? Like, shut up. Like, you know that's me, right? My whole time, Mom would always say, shut up. Like, shut up, D-Shun. D-Shun, shut up. Hey. All the time. So I was like, hey, Mama, now I get kudos to do what I do, Mom. Now I get kudos to do what I do.
Yeah. It's man. It's pretty lit being your side. And I love my corporate day job too. I mean, it's fine. I don't love it. It's good. It's a good job. But now
they pay very well. He like it.
I have a hard time staying in corporate mode. Like, I'll talk about it.
Right.
We got to talk about the business at hand.
Correct.
But I still
is that in your contract?
I can't help but joke around.
Right. Is that in your contract? Who said you had to go to work and like, I'm at work. What's your name, Bob? Bob, your name?
Yeah.
Man, what's up, yo? Hey, that copy machine ain't here no shit, is it?
Yeah.
I'm tired of that motherfucker too. We finna go tell the boss. Hey, boss man. I would be that guy. You know what I'm saying? Now, they probably wouldn't let me be nothing but a janitor.
Yeah.
Stereotype. But
part of it's just being honest on calls when most of the time you wouldn't be honest. Like, if somebody says, how's your day going, man? You're like, good, it's good. You'd be like, horrible.
Yeah, that's what I would be. I'd be like,
horrible.
Hey, like, what's wrong, man? Like, bro, listen, man, my daughter ran over my toe with that big wheel last night. That shit was fucking crazy. Then I come in here, boss man got their nose all snapped up, and I don't know what the fuck wrong with him. I turned that shit in 5 minutes late. Fuck what he talking about. That's me. I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying? And then they be like, ooh, there he go. I be like, I'm finna tell him, hey, Mr. Slate, come here. You was pissed off because I turned that shit in 5 minutes late. Look, bro, you'll be okay. Come on.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, sometimes that's what's funny. Is just saying what's true.
Yeah, you got to know how to talk shit. When in the moment, you got to know how to be like, you know, make them feel at ease. Like, you know what? Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Or tell me a funny joke. You know, I love that, man. But no, be careful. Once you become that guy at work, you are always now that guy. Yeah. So even when you're really having a fucked up day, they're gonna think you're joking. They're gonna think you just joking, like, you're just joshing us.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't like them knowing that I do stand up because they're like, oh yeah, you be the guy. Like, oh, you're the funny guy. Hey, like, everything I have to say is funny. And I'm like, this is good.
Yeah, this is gonna. Yeah. No, but then that's what I tell you. You should just just say what you say. It's gonna be funny.
Like, it's not fun. It's like bombing on a conference call with coworkers.
Say something funny. And then guess what I always say? Something funny? That's always an easy joke. They're like, oh, I see what you did right there. You said never mind. No. Never mind. You'll
Something
catch that
funny.
one later. Never mind.
See, you didn't want to do that.
Bro, I'm telling you, but that's just me, man. I love to make people laugh. I love to do it. I've never done it for any type of financial gain. I've never done it for any of that. It's always been the joy of making people laugh. I love that. I love to see you smile and crack a face and fall over and relocate, like they say black folks do when we
relocate?
laugh. Yeah.
What does that mean?
You know, when black folks laugh, we relocate. You know what I'm saying? We'll laugh over here. Like, ha!
Wait, do we?
Yeah, that's why folks laugh. You see how he did? Ha ha ha! And just stay in the street like that.
That's funny, Superdad. No, okay, I learned a new one. Okay, we got 10 toes down and relocate. So that means Man, that was so funny. I'm gonna relocate. So relocate means like a really big laugh.
That's a good laugh for
Yeah.
a black person. That's definitely a great laugh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So could you use it in a different sentence? Like, man, I relocated. Like, how do you say it?
It's not.
I was laughing so hard. I relocated.
It doesn't. No. It doesn't work like that. D. Black people just relocate when they laugh. You can't use that in a sentence. You can't.
So I just have to say black people relocate when they laugh. That's not funny.
Don't say that. You see how I made it? That's the one difference right there.
That sounds fucked up.
The white folks would just change it up. We said the same thing, but it didn't hit the same.
No,
it
it
didn't sound the
sounded
same. He even said, see, that doesn't sound funny. I fucking agree with you.
White people don't relocate when they laugh.
They don't.
No.
That's the first time you've had a good laugh. They had a good laugh. He laid down. That was a good black person laugh.
Yeah.
Any other time?
Yeah, I was relocating.
See, you can't. Okay, maybe you can't make it sound funny the way you said it. You said, I was relocating.
At the Comedy Zone last night, that crowd sucked.
They
weren't relocating at all.
I see your jokes. I seen
I posted a reel of it.
Yeah, I seen the reel. Shout out to your reel. That was classic. I was like, oh, man.
That was a fun moment.
That was.
The guy.
I felt like you was being. Now that was David. That was David, the Lion Slayer. You know what I'm saying? That was David. Like, all right, listen, motherfucker. Like, I'm done with you guys. No, now I'm finna get on your ass. You know, I've been hanging with Superdad.
Yeah. Yeah. Trying to make you relocate.
He wanted it to say this. Can I have a vowel? Can I buy a vowel?
Yeah. No, but it was a weird crowd. I went up second. Brandon was up first, and they were just chuckling and everything. And I got up there, and they were kind of spread out. And like as soon as I got up there, they were like not even paying attention immediately. I'm like, what are you? And I didn't yell at him first. I tried. I went through a joke, and then they were, it was fine. But I did those jokes before, and I was like, these jokes are better than the energy the audience is giving me. I'm like, come on, fuckers. Like, what the fuck? You're at a comedy show, dude. You
got to get them engaged, man. You got to get them engaged.
And then I told that mermaid thing, and that got some laugh. That was doing better. But then this one guy, he like. I was making eye contact with him and telling him this, and he looked away and then like kind of covered his face, and I was like, "You're uncomfortable with that?" Like, and then I just kind of
went on in there.
Yeah. Everybody laughed at that.
It was good. It was good. Good crowd work.
Fun.
Yeah. Especially when you got somebody on the edge and you feel like you got them on the edge. Like,
because early in the show, sometimes the audience is not ready to crack yet. So like you got to find a way to jolt them out.
I joke you out of there. I got to get you out of there. I got to look at you and I be like, you nervous, aren't you? You nervous, aren't you? Yeah.
That's a way to get.
I would be nervous too.
You see where they're at and you call it out.
Oh yeah, you nervous?
Like that is where I'm at.
You're in the front row, aren't you?
You got me, motherfucker.
I'd be scared too.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm the one with the mic, not you. You want to try this? Scared motherfucker.
Yeah. What do you do to get them? You tend to roast them a little bit.
That's me. I'm always roast. Whatever I see, whatever I'm looking at, it's coming to you because I'm looking at you. You looking at me. You expected me to make you laugh. Well, we're finna laugh at you. And you're going to laugh at you too. Then we're going to laugh at that person beside you. And then we're going to laugh at that white lady behind you. And that black dude that's sitting over there beside you, he trying to scoot away because he think the light can't see him. We're going to laugh at his black ass too. We're going to all have a good time. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And guess what? I got good eyes. They still good at 38.
Yeah.
I can see some people in the audience out there too. Certain places.
Uh-huh.
But,
yeah, dude. That actually, I didn't see. Did you get your video for your Laughing Skull set?
I'm shout out to the Laughing Skull. I'm trying to get the video footage, but he was like, I told you the setup is everybody's moving so fast when it was time for us to leave. Because he was like, you got to pay him. So I'm looking for the dude to pay, but then I don't even see the dude no more who you got to pay.
Yeah.
So then I text him,
I can give you guys info.
The dude, no. Ain't nothing like a rich homie. I told you. Shout out to Dave. This dude got plugged. Shout out to. Got to do the Rick Ball. Oh.
I haven't been there like a year. They're probably not going to fucking remember.
Who? David? I don't know. David Hasselhoff?
Yeah. I know this guy. Jesus.
Bakker.
Yeah, but I saw the pictures you posted though.
Oh yeah,
and it's cool because like in the pictures you could see maybe your wife took one of the pictures because it was from backstage.
the back it got like it. They got a camera set up backstage,
Yeah,
so
they got
where
room.
you can see on the stage, and then you can see the audience.
Yeah.
So you can see yourself on stage, and then you see yourself on
Yeah.
stage with the audience. It's dope.
And I saw
setup.
the picture she took of the TV where you're like it's like you're on the stage and you can see all the audience right in front of you, and I could tell you were killing.
Oh, yeah.
because they were relocating. They were relocating.
He wanted to sit it
They
so
were-
bad.
they were
There was an
shifting
Asian
around.
man in front.
There was an
a white
Asian man
girl,
relocating.
and
This isn't about
an
race.
Indian man,
The Indians,
and a black lady.
the Indian people, the white people, the black people, they all relocate.
We definitely had every race on the front row. I didn't even.
We had every Superdad.
There was no way y'all could have gave me more than what y'all gave me.
were-
Because if y'all had gave me 10 minutes, the whole place would have relocated. He's
Yeah.
making me use it in the city. You can't use
Yeah,
it.
bro.
In the
So, but that's a fun stage because I remember the first time I went
Oh, yeah.
there because you're backstage.
Yes.
You're not in the room. You don't really get a sense of what it's going to feel like as soon
Right.
as you get out there. You see it on the TV from backstage.
Right.
But then when you walk out, I remember thinking like it felt weird. Like everybody was right there. Like they're
Yes.
like on you. Like
Is it?
they're like right.
It was intimate, very intimate.
Very intimate. They pack them in there, and then
Yes.
I just remember like the show was going well, so the comic before me did good. So when you're ready to talk, like all the faces were looking up, like, and I'm like, bro, this is gonna go great because
But I love a prep crowd. I love a prep crowd, especially when
Yeah.
you go to a comedy club. When you go to a comedy club and it's you know what you paid for. You coming to see comedy,
Yeah.
so you know it be strippers running around. You be like, I ain't know about that comedy club, but
Yeah.
that thing had strippers in it. But
Yeah.
you know what you coming from versus I'm at a bar, I'm at a furniture store.
Yeah.
You know, you at the back
It's a lot
alley.
more work to get them into the
Yeah,
mode.
you at the back
gotta
alley.
get
You
you
know,
in your
oh yeah,
wavelength.
oh yeah. I got a
Yeah.
show tomorrow in Greensboro. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
very dope show, very dope lineup. Oh yeah.
What's it? Is it at a club bar?
It's at a bar,
Okay.
not a club, but it's called Fat
Okay.
Tuesdays.
Fat Tuesdays.
Fat Tuesdays
Okay.
in
I've never heard of
Greensboro.
that place.
Oh yeah, it's an inside and outside club. Dope spot.
Okay.
They got like the silent. I guess y'all young kids doing that now, where they put the headphones on and it's
Silent disco.
Yeah, and it's like different
Yeah.
stations. It was dope when we went because everybody was like, you know,
Yeah, it's quiet,
and
but
but
everybody's
it's quiet, and I'm like.
and then you can
Yeah,
change it to
maybe
the same.
I've drunk like whatever I've drunk, baby.
Yeah.
I hear no more music. I'm done hearing music
this
in
place
life.
sucks.
Like how what they dancing to and people singing, people over here singing, but we ain't heard them. I'm like, but I see the DJ. I can see him making eye contact with. He over there just scratching, doing this thing. I'm like, this is wild. This is new.
Yeah.
No, back in my day, we hearing the music from the outside.
Back in my day, we used speakers.
Some might be blow tweeters out. You know the
Yeah.
DJ. Somebody snuck you in the back. All kind of shit.
Yeah.
That shit was quiet. I was
Don't
like,
the headphones you can like change the frequency?
yeah, it's like red was a different station.
Yeah.
Green was a
So
different
you gotta
station.
find a girl and change it to her song and be like,
But how do you sync it to? I'm listening to what you're listening to. What?
yeah,
Girl, he creepy.
yeah. You good dancer?
Oh yeah. Back in my heyday, I was Bobby Brown in my heyday.
Bobby Brown?
Yeah.
Not too like Bobby Brown.
Not like
Not like-
maybe a little. Nah, just kidding. Yeah, I was Bobby Brown. I was Bobby Brown in my heyday. I remember
Yeah.
Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Then I thought I was going to be Usher, but that didn't work out.
Yeah.
I started getting a little older, but yeah, definitely dope.
Yeah.
Definitely dope dancing.
I like dancing, but I don't.
You're not a good dancer?
I don't know. I thought I was fine, and then Kyle Ren's giving me shit. You know Kyle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Kyle-
dance like Kramer?
Kyle gives me shit. Yeah, I just like kind of like I'm swaying like this.
Yo, Dave,
And
I don't think you
Kyle-
remember. We went to where was we at and you was dancing. Yo, we left.
Sharky's? Was it after Comedy Zone over
Yeah,
here?
so we left the Comedy Zone and we went over there for some karaoke, and you
Yeah.
was in there dancing one night.
Yeah.
You definitely was dancing like
Was
that.
it bad?
It was okay. Whitney was with us. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Shout out to the homie Whitney.
Shout
Whitney
out
was,
to Whitney.
Shout out to Whitney, yo. She
Yeah.
was with us, man, and she definitely was. And Jalen them and
Yeah.
whole Comedy Zone crew.
Fuck
You know
yeah.
that's your boys. You know
Yeah.
you work there, so
We've gone like 100 times.
y'all going 100.
We've gone like thousands. Like Sharky's we were there last night.
Y'all were?
Yeah.
Y'all sung karaoke?
Yeah. I didn't sing.
You
I
didn't sing?
I'm not always feeling.
You're not always feeling.
Because dude, last time I sang, I picked an ABBA song.
Okay.
Do you know ABBA?
Is this ABBA?
Yeah.
Is that, come on now. Don't play with me music now. I text was like.
I'm not trying to be homophobic, but it's kind of gay to pick an ABBA song. Like, no, I didn't mean
the David Bakker show.
First string line. I didn't mean gay. Just
a happy song. Amen.
Happy, but like
correct words.
You know.
Yes, I understand. I'm always in there with you.
Women and gay people might like ABBA more than
men, straight men.
Traditionally. All right, I'll just stop talking. I don't know. Anyway, I picked this song and I couldn't hit the notes. The notes were too high, so I just sounded like an idiot. I was changing octaves. I was like all over the place. Like my
you
friends,
got to know
my
your
friends
own
thought
voice.
It was funny for like a second, and they were like, ugh.
How old are you, Baker? You 33?
34.
You 34. So
Yeah.
you know your own voice. You know the sound
I
of
do.
your voice. You know
I do.
what songs
I know what's
are
in my
you
cue
like.
zone.
Yeah, you know what songs in the shower you like. Man, I killed that, man. Let me run that back. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You singing it at the window with your towel on. You know what songs you can do. Then you know them songs like, I'm going to try something tonight.
That's what I do.
Because I've been buzzing a little bit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I've been sipping.
Yeah.
So let me try something.
I'm sober. Man. I didn't even have that
Oh, damn, you
I
was
just
sober.
rushed it. I just rushed it. I just said,
Don't ever try that song again.
because I was listening to it in the car.
See, you
I
see what I'm
was
saying?
like- I was like,
Something-
I love ABBA.
And I'm about to do this at
I'm
karaoke.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, David. You're still getting the David's even older? David.
Oh, David. Ew, David. Yeah.
Oh, my God, David.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe David's
oh, my
here.
God.
Did you see what David was wearing?
Have you seen Schitt's Creek? It's not really a black show, but
And that's funny. Yes, I've seen
it's kind of whack anyway.
It's funny, though.
My aunt sees it. I don't even watch that show. It's stupid as
It is. Like you'll see something but you can't unsee it. You know what I'm saying? You can't unsee it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them shows.
That's one of those, Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
And there's a guy on there. There's a girl on there that always says, "Ew, David," and they always say that to me. My aunt, she's like, "Ew, David." I think that's kind of funny.
You should stay there.
And I think that guy plays a gay guy on the show, actually. And I'm pro-gay, you know.
I can tell.
What? Call me gay, bro?
Hey, I just went with your word. You new
Yeah.
generation kid.
Did you see Benchwarmers?
No, I haven't seen Benchwarmers.
Adam Sandler movie?
Haven't seen
Oh.
Benchwarmers yet.
Dang.
Yeah.
I was going to say, there were some pretty inappropriate words in Benchwarmers.
Oh.
It was a kid's movie. But back in 2006, you could say gay, retarded,
Yes.
and
then not be offensive. I don't
and
understand.
midget.
Yeah.
It had three words right in a row. They were talking to David Spade,
You can't say midget.
the guy from Napoleon Dynamite, and this other guy.
Napoleon
He's like,
Dynamite, shout out to
He was like,
weirdest
he
movie
was
fucking
like,
ever.
we got a retarded video, a retarded paperboy, a gay video store clerk, and a smelly midget. I was like, how did this make it into the movie? How did this make it in?
And that's
It's like
offensive
today,
now?
That's offensive now. I think those three words are offensive now.
Wow. Saying midget.
You didn't know that was offensive?
No, I did.
You're still saying midget?
Well, David, God bless you, because you know I got a slick mouth when I get on stage. So I'm
Yeah.
glad I. Hey, look at you.
You've been really nice on this podcast. You haven't said anything bad.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
even kill.
Yeah,
I try to be.
but on
I got
stage, you got to slick. Yeah.
Yeah, you know me. The stage is definitely different from doing an interview. You know, I have to be professional. You never know. You know, David has white friends. So. never know who David showed us to. So you know, I got to make sure they be like, hey, you know,
I don't know who I'm showing this to. I don't even know.
we like this. We like this black kid. He's all right with us. He's
Yeah.
all right. I was like, all right.
Hell
You know?
yeah.
Sometimes you get that look like Dave. I don't know what kind of guys you're hanging out with.
I never really get that. They just stopped talking to me.
Or that too. That's the silent.
And they're not ashamed of they're not like
the silent racism.
the
like,
judgment isn't towards the people I have. The judgment's towards.
It's towards you.
towards
Yeah.
me.
Can't believe. What are you doing? Like, what are you
doing?
You're supposed to be over here.
Just out here
And you
chilling,
like,
bro.
I'm chilling. I was just getting a ride. He
Just doing
said,
my
"Come
thing.
on." I said, "All right."
You can't do that.
Can't do that around here, boy.
Why not? Why not?
Can't do that around here, boy.
Watch me. It's fun.
Well, Joe Bob, I'm doing it.
Joe Bob.
It's always Joe Bob.
Was it Joe Bob?
No.
Is that a white name?
Is that a white name?
Jim Bob.
Jim. It's always Jim
Bob
Crow.
Cooter.
Jim Crow. You always
Jim Crow. No, not Jim Crow. Jim Crow was
deleted.
He did some stuff I didn't agree with. Jim Crow.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Oh man, what were we talking about? I lost track of. Yeah. How you doing on time? We're about an hour and a half.
Oh yeah.
As long as the camera's still working, I think.
I don't know. I'm nervous to even say last time. Last time we was here, we had a dope cast and it was gone, and we've definitely done it again, and hopefully it's in view, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah,
fun.
Very fun.
Are you working on any new material?
Always.
Yeah.
Always. I'm like Ray Charles.
What are you kicking around in your head? We don't want to like blow the jokes, but are there any?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, just always for me, it always depends on what the crowd.
Do you have any examples of jokes you're thinking about right now?
Do I have any examples of
jokes?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna tell some. It's a secret. You got to come out, man. You got to come out. Got some big shows coming up, man. You got to come out, man. Got to come out.
Okay.
Can't get me like that, Bakker.
Keep it close to the chest.
Of course, man. Once again, I never know who Whitney watches this show. I can't.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Can't have her telling my jokes in Cali.
I know, dude. You like Whitney, huh?
That's my
She's
homie.
nice. She's
Nice girl. Nice girl.
Yeah,
Very
I
nice
like
girl.
Whitney a lot too.
When somebody's friendly to you and nice to you, you know what I'm saying? It always feels good because I've met some assholes in this comedy circle.
Yeah.
I have definitely met some jerks.
Who's the assholes?
Look at them.
I'm just kidding.
Can't do it.
I know.
I love everybody.
I love everybody.
I'm everybody's daddy.
Yeah, that's right. I FaceTimed Whitney before you got over here.
You did?
Yeah, we talked for like 40 minutes.
That's great. See what I'm saying? How I run it.
Yeah.
Like, Bakker turned me onto them people.
Yeah, the white people.
Nah, shout out
to Whitney's out there grinding though.
Yeah, man. I see her grinding. I always see her grinding.
We're gonna record an episode soon. I think when she comes to visit. She's coming to Columbia in or next month. I think.
Y'all got a show down there going on?
She's got a show. I'm not on it, but she's coming a couple days early, and so we get a status update. But she's out there grinding, man.
I love the grind. I see her on the gram grinding.
She's loving comedy.
Oh yeah.
So I think she's getting in 10 mics a week. They do shows out there. She told me they do shows out there like starting at 12 o'clock. Like if you don't have a day job, you can be like doing mics. They're shitty mics, but you can do
mics. Wow. But that circle. See, you know what I'm saying? Just for you to be able to do 10 mics in a day.
Yeah.
That's definitely dope.
Yeah.
You know us around here. We got to try. If I didn't done a mic here, you definitely got to travel to get to the next mic.
You got to drive hours to get your 5 minutes. And
that's it. And you be like, dang, the other mic is already done. Mm-hmm. Well, headed on in the house.
Yeah.
But I love the grind, though. Love the grind.
She's still single.
I've been told you. You FaceTime her for 45 minutes.
Yeah, dude.
Right, you FaceTime her.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Like,
yeah, she's in denial. She doesn't like me, but I think she'll figure out. Maybe.
She'll figure out.
Yeah.
Unless you make a move.
Yeah.
I told what I tell you to do. Look in that phone and say, what's happening?
What's happening?
Yeah, what's happening? And she's gonna be like, why you acting weird, Dave? And I'm like, hey.
You know,
not creepy like that, Dave. It's kind of like Jeffrey Dahmer creepy.
Look in my eyes.
Look in my eyes. Let me see what you're talking about.
Did you feel that? She's like, no.
No, turn your phone off. So anyway, I got a booger in my nose. Like, I'm just picking with you. I'm just picking.
Oh my god.
That's how much shit she talk though. She's silly like that.
She's silly.
Yeah, she's silly. But I've been told you to holler at her. I told you that on the one we didn't record. That's probably why. So if it's recording now, I got him again.
Yeah.
Got him again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Star-crossed lovers, man. Maybe someday.
Yeah.
Maybe someday.
When they get their Netflix special, I hope they invite Superdad out. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I knew this David Bakker and Whitney. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You first name, last name.
All three of us have Netflix specials.
Amen.
Yeah.
Speak it, boy. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen, bro.
Yeah.
Hook that up. Holla at your boys at Netflix.
I don't have any boys on Netflix. I won't be doing this shit.
Instead of killing myself. And there's the promo.
Yeah. I don't know.
Word.
No, but I actually truly am excited.
Yes.
Because no matter where comedy leads, but because I talked to Matt Addy yesterday too.
That's what's
and
up.
He's Atlanta, and he was the very first episode of this show.
Hey man.
So it's good to talk to him. But if you just think about it, Whitney is still like 100% in on comedy and like
Yes.
doing her thing. So we got somebody we know in LA,
right.
somebody we know in Atlanta,
Right.
and then I'm moving to New York in July, and I'm actually, I don't know if I told you that.
You moving to New York?
Word, yeah, I'm fucking doing it.
You moving to New York?
Yeah, we got a couple of people. We're getting a spot up there, like an apartment.
So
And I own this place, so I'm always coming back to Greenville. I love
hey.
Greenville. So,
Well, I got you now, bro.
but
You know we
between all the
bros.
people around.
Yeah, we
you know,
bros for life. So
we just
you know,
don't quit comedy.
yeah. I'm never gonna quit comedy. I'm never gonna quit. But I got a show coming up in New York. May the Memorial Day weekend too. Actually, too.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be putting that on the gram. Y'all make sure y'all follow Superdad Jones at Superdad
Follow
Jones.
Superdad Jones.
Superdad Jones 223
What's the New
at
York show?
Instagram. Big show. One of them it's like a theater. It's on like Trinidad Street.
Okay.
Shout out to Andre Washington. He the one got me plugged in
Hell
the
yeah.
New York show. Shout out to him. Very
yeah,
dope
bro.
comedian. And we just linked. He came down here and done a comedy contest for us. And he's also a magician.
He's a
dope.
magician?
Yeah, dope guy. He's crazy. He's dope guy.
I love it.
Oh yeah. And he got me plugged in, and we got 2 shows coming up in New York. So we'll definitely be there. Memorial Day weekend. Y'all
Hell
be looking
yeah.
for Superdad. One in Hempstead, Long Island, and the other one is in New York, New York.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shit, yeah, man. I love it. Yeah, that's what gets me excited about. Like, the more people you know and the more fun. Like, I don't know. It's a small world in comedy.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Once you start, yeah.
I ain't gonna say small. I just gonna say it's cliquish. You know,
Clickish too.
It's cliquish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta.
I don't like the clicks.
I don't either. I'm a rebel. You know what I'm saying? I don't like authority.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. You know, shout out. I don't like authority. I ain't even gonna fake that there. Nah, I don't like authority.
Yeah, comedy clicks are weird.
They are.
It's just like you gotta know where you stand. Like,
Yeah.
I'm the new guy.
I'm the new guy.
I don't know.
I like being the rookie. I
Me
like
too.
being
Me
the
too.
rookie. I like being
people
the
not
one.
expecting much, just being nice
Love
to
it,
everybody.
love it. I
Just
love it.
going,
Yeah, just chilling. You know, the cool guy. They like he too cool to do comedy. Then I get on
Yeah.
stage and they like, yo, like that was in you, and I was like, I've been joking
That's your real
the
self?
entire time back here, and I've been laughing
Yeah.
at flunders of other people.
Yeah.
I've been in my own world laughing
Yeah.
at other shit.
And and you can laugh at the other comics.
Oh yeah,
You can always laugh at a comic because if they bomb, it's funny.
It's very funny, and if you're doing good, it's funny.
If you're doing good, it's funny.
It's always, hey, I'm always laughing. Like, yo, that sucked. Then we're going to laugh at you. And we're going to laugh together.
Yeah.
Then when I go on stage, I'm going to tell them to laugh at you again. Just one more time. For
Yeah.
that guy that just came out. I don't know what he was doing. Just one more time. Give him a hand clap, y'all.
Yeah.
That's my brother. Come on, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, man, this is it's been fun.
Definitely fun, Dave.
Are you think we think we got it? Anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to get off your chest?
Nah, my chest
Is there anything
really-
that bugs you? Is there any celebrity? Actually, I like this question.
Okay.
Is there any celebrity that you just can't stand?
None.
None.
He can't rope me in. You never know who I'm
want
gonna
you
work
to
with.
roast somebody.
I never know. You never know who. You know a celebrity that rubs me the wrong way. That rubs every African American the wrong way. So,
Donald
you know,
Trump?
Just the former. We ain't gonna say his name. You know what I'm saying? You never know who watching the cast, Dave. You going to New York, Dave. You going to New York. He just rubbed me the wrong way sometimes. That's all with his shenanigans.
Well,
yo.
he just got indicted, so that was pretty funny.
That's nothing. Nobody almost goes to jail. How you almost go to jail? I've never done that. You know,
Yeah.
boy, I almost locked you up.
You just
Like,
went up there for a little photo shoot.
yeah, I'm talking about. I just go in and they book me, and I get to go back out of there. I get to walk back out. I don't know how many African Americans were saying, "Well, that's definitely not a law for us."
Yeah.
Hey, what about us, Holmes? I'm like, yeah, I know Spanish people. I know that too. Like, it ain't allowed for other races besides Donald Trump race.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about just Donald Trump race, just Donald Trump himself.
Yeah.
But shout out to the former. He just does
Shout out to the former.
Yeah,
That's what you call him, the former.
the former. That's it.
Okay.
That's
I
all.
got another one. The former.
Shout out to the former, yo. That's
Mr.
it.
Mr. Donald Trump.
Shout out to the
former.
Y'all don't do right.
Trump cracks me up
Yeah.
sometimes. I know he's a lot, but
Yeah.
dude, there's a new guy. You watch SNL still?
Yeah.
I watch
Sometimes.
occasion. I only
Yeah,
only
like,
catch clips
yeah.
sometimes. I had to watch it in like a couple years. There's a new guy that's playing Donald Trump.
I seen.
Did you see the new guy?
Yes.
Dude, he's so good. He's way better than Alec Baldwin. This guy had me losing my shit.
Alec Baldwin was classic though. It was just classic. But the new guy is funny. I've seen those clips. I'm like, yo, the new guy funny.
Yeah.
I don't even know that kid's name, but he's good.
It's weird. He's skinny, but they added skin to his neck. So like, you know how Trump when he like.
I always like what Stephen Colbert does Trump.
Oh,
when
you do?
When he does the Trump voice. I always like when Stephen Colbert does it.
Yeah. Daryl Hammond was pretty good. He was the Trump before Baldwin. He was at Comedy Zone. I met him. Do you know?
I seen the pictures with you. He was on your podcast.
No, he wasn't. I didn't get him. I almost asked him, but he was like, "I'm not going to do your podcast." Daryl Hammond. What was he known?
What's
for?
the guy that was on your podcast?
He played Bill Clinton in the '90s SNL. He did Al Gore.
Okay.
The guy I did on my podcast was David Koechner. That was an Anchorman guy.
Got you. I'm with you now.
Daryl Hammond was.
I remember the Al Gore.
So good.
Yeah. And he played Clinton too?
He played Clinton too. He was epic impressionist. But yeah, Daryl Hammond's kind of a private guy. Like when you talk to him just off stage, like before shows and stuff, very reserved and
that's usually how the big celebrities are. They don't do a lot of talking.
Very wise,
very observant.
He's seen a lot of shit.
Look down at the phone, listen, engage with you, but it's never like a conversation like what we're having now.
Yeah, it's like intimidating.
Yeah.
You're like, bro, I'm an idiot. I can't talk to you. Like,
yeah.
I'm
but I'm telling you, I'm the icebreaker, bro. You gonna fucking talk
like,
now. It ain't that bad. You gonna get up there and tell all them jokes about everything I done said to you back here, but you ain't gonna say nothing. But you ain't gonna talk to me back here.
Yeah.
But damn it, I get to go first. So guess what? It's on.
Yeah, that was on Seinfeld. Did you see that? George was trying to talk to the celebrity backstage, and he's like, "Here's an idea for a night." Like, yeah, and he thinks he's having this interesting conversation, and then he goes on Letterman. He's like, "There's this idiot backstage talking about this sick nut talking about this," and everybody's laughing at him, and George is like, "What the fuck?"
Shout out to
Seinfeld.
That's my fucking
George.
George Costanza was, you know what I'm saying? George
You like that shit? You like Seinfeld?
Oh yeah, man. Regular TV. Shout out to regular TV. He had regular TV growing up. I don't. We also had illegal cable. Shout out to Pops. We had that. But
illegal cable, switching games for $900. All the shit.
No, I said illegal cable. $0 and 0 cent.
$0
and 0 cent. All illegal.
The quick flicks.
Pickle flick.
What is it?
Pickle flick.
Pickle flick. Not quick flicks.
Quick flicks. That sounds like a porn star when you get porn movies for.
Quick flick.
Shout out to the 90s.
Shout out to the 90s. Child of the 90s. Your getup is 90s.
Hey, appreciate it.
Sweet.
Appreciate it. Man. With my NBA socks on, I don't think I'm slipping. Y'all can't see that, but that swag on fleet. That swag on fleet, yo. That swag on fleet.
Yep. All right, man.
But yeah, man, dope time, man.
Yeah,
love doing it with you, man.
This is really fun.
Yes, love doing this with you, man.
You are back up to do another episode.
Oh yeah, man. You are this is my guy. Like he's always been nice to me. He's always been, you know what I'm saying, 10 toes down with me. He's always followed. He's always been,
You're 10 toes down.
Yeah, I follow with Dave, man.
I always relocate when I'm talking to you. Yeah.
He got me choked up. He's silly.
Yeah.
But shout out to Bakker though, man. This is a dope cast, man. We did this instead of killing ourselves today. So could have been worse.
Could have been worse. You want to shout out your socials one more time?
Oh yeah, man. Follow me, man, everywhere, man. At Superdad Jones, man. 223 on Instagram, YouTube, I got that Chinese watching ass TikTok now. I got that. I got that right there. But please don't delete me. Please, shout out to China. Hell of an app.
President G.
Hell of a coasters. Y'all made a lot of stuff for us. So everything that we're looking, everything we're using. Shout out to the microphone.
Shout out to the plastic
the wire.
Shout out to the vape.
The vape.
Made in China.
Shout out to my ring.
shout out to all my clothes.
Yeah, my rubber band. Shout out to China. I am definitely. These are
this
jokes.
Was made in the USA. These are American.
Look at those things.
What are those? What are these?
But hey, Superdad Jones across all social media platforms.
Follow
man.
him,
Love
man.
y'all, man. Y'all follow
him. He's gonna be.
Hey, next big thing, man. Next big thing.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. See you next time.
All
I heard was the shoot toe tap. All I heard was the shoot toe tap. All I heard was the shoot toe tap. All I heard was the shoot toe tap. All I heard was the shoot toe tap. All I heard was the shoot toe tap. All I heard